Hey everyone, my name is Danilo Petrovic.
I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Denis Kudla.
I'm Evgeny Donskoy.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I'm Peter Torebko, and you're listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. It's the semi-finals in Cincinnati. It's the all-Russian affair. It's Andrey Rublev trying to get his first ever win against Daniil Medvedev, who is on a tear. This is going to be an exciting one. Can Rublev get his first victory over the mad dog octopus Medvedev? JD.
Everything points to no. Can he win a set? Everything points to no. Can anyone beat Daniil Medvedev on hard courts, outdoors in North America? Everything points to no. It's just so tough to beat him right now. The world number 2, looking amazing. And I know it is. We're talking about Andrey Rublev and how he struggled against his fellow Russian. I think everyone would struggle against Medvedev right now. I think the matchup we'd all want to see is probably Djokovic Medvedev. It's the only one that's going to give him a real test.
Yeah, I agree. At the moment, it seems that way. No Rafa. He'd probably be another person who could have potentially tested him. But I know a lot of people probably saying maybe not these days. With
probably not, if I'm honest. And I'm a big Rafa fan. We saw it happen in the ATP finals. Medvedev blitzed him, didn't he?
Blitzed everybody. Won it without barely breaking sweat. They have started. Medvedev won the toss, elected to receive, and there's been a lot of people talking about Medvedev's receiving stance in Cincinnati so far and how he's pretty much touching the backboards at the back of the court when he's opting to receive, which is quite an interesting tactic. And I'm surprised nobody's tried to throw in that underarm just to try and catch him out. Oh, well, Rublev serving.
Oh, good start from Rublev.
Yeah, he's going to need to serve well today. That is guaranteed. Has to serve his best game to have any chance.
Well, he's doing well here. 40 love up. And just to go through some of their recent matches, the one which I remember the most was the US Open one.
Yeah.
They're all straight sets, but it's one of them, what I call a fake straight setters, because Rublev, I think he had set point, I believe. I'm just going to bring it up. Yeah, I think he had set point in the first set. And then he was very close. He had a few big break-off point opportunities. Wasn't able to take them. It was an extremely close match. And ultimately, Medvedev won 2 tie breaks and a 6-3 in the middle of them. Wow. He said about it as well. I saw some... he did a post-match interview after his last win. And he was saying that one day he's going to be able to beat Medvedev. He hopes to have many battles with him, which I'm sure they will. And he feels like he's close. He just needs to get one over the line. When's it going to happen? That's the question.
That is the question. He's got 2 years. He's 2 years his senior, 25 to Rublev's 23. Maybe 2 years is all the difference that he needs to close the gap, really. Maybe when he gets that extra year's experience, maybe that will be the difference. But at the moment, Medvedev, you saw when they played last time, is Australian Open. Same result. More comfortable, though. And he beat him without going to a tie break in any of the sets. So that's a bad sign for Rublev.
Well, the first one I'm looking at was 7-5. I don't know. I really don't know how he can beat him because I'm not sure what weapons he has, which Medvedev wouldn't be able to deal with. I think the fast, big hitting of Rublev will just suit Medi, personally.
Statistic on the screen, the average people who are returning serve there, Tsitsipas is the closest to the baseline, Rublev next furthest away, then Zverev, and then 3 meters behind where Zverev goes is Medvedev at 5 meters behind the baseline. That's crazy for me. So effective. Far. Oh, what a winner there from Andrey Rublev. Come on, Rubles.
I'm sure if you look at Dominic Thiem's stats at the US Open when he won it, it would have been similar.
Yeah, definitely. He loves to stand back as well. I'm really hoping that we get to see the real Andrey Rublev here today. I know he sort of is like a bit of a deer in the headlights against Russian opposition.
Ooh. Has he made it? I think he caught the line.
Yeah,
well done, Medi. Good volley. So what are you going for then? Because the flag's not giving it away today.
No, it's not. It really isn't. I mean, I'm wanting Rublev to win, just to just change the record books. Come on, do something. Beat one of your Russian compatriots.
It will make someone very happy because we've got Jackie here in the chat.
Exactly.
Come on, Rubles. Good to see you, Jackie. Hope you're well. And I'm sure she's going to be cheering on Rublev with everything she has today.
I'm going to go Rublev in 3.
Do you actually think Rublev's winning this one?
I think he has a chance. I don't. In my head, I say I think Medvedev wins it. Unfortunately, but
I'm going Medvedev straight sets.
I'm going Rublev. Come on, Rubes, let's do it.
And there we go. Jackie, she answers. Ben, love you.
Come on, let's do this, Rubles.
Let's see what other people have got. We've got Cerise going. Come on, Medi. We've got tennis highlights. Let's go, Rublev. And Cerise, he wants be number 1. Wants Medi to get to that number 1 spot, and I think it is very important. Medvedev goes all the way and wins these tournaments because he's defending a lot of points.
A lot.
In these ones coming up.
I think it was.
So,
from 2019, wasn't it?
Yeah. So hopefully he can defend them and close the gap. I'd love to see Medvedev take the number 1 spot.
It would be very exciting. At least it would give Djokovic a bit more motivation to get into some of these tournaments, I'm sure.
And we've got our genius tipster in the chat as well.
Oh, shot from Rublev! Goes across court.
Mate, you're bigging it up. It was okay.
That was okay. Are you? This is not against anybody. This is against Medvedev. Look at that.
Come on. It wasn't that special.
Come on. That was amazing.
You're getting excited. You're getting overexcited. You're going to get let down.
He's the octopus, mate. He gets everything back. Couldn't get that one back.
You scared me. I thought, what must that happen? I just looked at my thing and it was pretty standard.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of your ones, was it? Okay. Sure. Well, it looked like it was a very good shot from Medvedev, and he hit a winner, pretty much a winner off it.
Oh, that's not though. Let's go, Medi. Come on.
The backhand. It's the backhands. That's where he's going to stop targeting, peppering, putting a bit of pepper on that Rublev backhand to try and just bring out those errors. Hopefully, Rublev can just take control of this match with the forehand.
And Chris Meir going from Med to Love. And I believe.
Oh, Med! What has he done there? He's gone for a little sneaker. He got a wrong racket angle there. Don't know what that was. Very strange shot there. I don't know why he didn't go underneath of the racket. Rather, he tried to tap it over like that, just hit it into the net. Oh. But Medvedev been serving probably the best out of anyone this tournament. So
exactly, I think he's got that one. He's all right. Look at that.
New serve is so good from Medvedev. It just curls away.
Not bad either.
It's not bad. Yeah, I mean it's up there, isn't it? I mean, that one that curls away, though, it's so good on the juice side. I mean, that's one I'd love to try and replicate. If I can get that in my locker, I'd be happy.
I'll have to show you one day.
Yeah, please.
Get you down the court.
On the backhand. And good. That's a good showing so far from Rublev, though. He's got in on the Medvedev serve and he's held comfortably on his own. So good start, but it's not the beginning of the set that matters. It is the business end, and that's where he's fallen down in the past.
Yeah, I think Rublev is a victim of the 4-all. So many times we've watched him. He doesn't always show us his best tennis when it matters.
Well, and against Russians as well.
He did against Karatsev. No, I think he did. At 4-all against Karatsev, he turned it on and took a set when Karatsev was all over him.
Great serve from Rublev there.
Usually, no, Rublev's a really good server as well. Goes under the radar with that.
He just did the same serve Medvedev did to him back. It's swerving out to the side. If Rublev serves well, remember when he at the back end of last year, he was serving 90% first serve percentage. It was unstoppable. That's how he won all those tournaments last year. The first serve is pivotal on his success.
Yeah, I just want to say big shout out to everyone joining us for this one. We've got 120 people here. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video. I think we're on about 20 so far, so let's try and get that up.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
If you're new to Game to Love, subscribe. Links in the description.
It is indeed. If you want to sign up to our Patreon, that'd be nice too, because we're going to be bringing out some special Patreon first videos coming soon. The Challenge JG series, working on that at the minute. We'll try and get episode 2 filmed soon as well.
Yeah, I need some more competitors as well. So if you fancy, if you think you've got what it takes to beat me on court, drop us a message and we can maybe arrange it.
Ooh, I'll drop you a message.
Serious players only.
I know. I'm definitely not. I'll just be there as a cameraman, I think, at the moment.
You probably beat me.
Good forehand. Medvedev. Great pass from Medvedev.
That's a good one.
Wow. You see
Love
the way
to
it
see
just curled it. It just was so much whip on that shot. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's so good. That is prime Andy Murray.
And just, yeah, definitely. And
it's prime Andy Murray shot.
It's one of those ones that when you're coming into the net and you think, oh, I think I can get there. I think, no.
He's got that as well.
Yeah. The
What's
octopus
is
arrived.
He's got the same. It's gone the wrong way. Come on, let's go. Medvedev breaks.
Wow, just like that. It just turns around within an instant. Some
Mate,
amazing
that's
shots
from Rublev. Look at this.
Yeah,
I
mean,
he had the whole court to go into and just opted just to. Well, it was just a nervous shot, lacking confidence.
Do you think mind games play a part? How many times?
Mate, do you think that was a mental barrier? That shot he could have gone anywhere against, say, I don't want to say a terrible name, but a lower ranked player. I'm not going to give an example. He would have just smashed that one into the corners. You know he would have. But because it's Medvedev there, if it had been Rafa, if it had been Djokovic the same, he just, I'm going to hit it hard, but I'm just going to hit it straight just because I don't want to miss. Too scared to miss, and you can't play like that against these top guys.
How many times in training have these two knocked up and played? It's becoming a little bit one-sided, and there's got to be a mental barrier that he's trying to overcome, Rublev, at the moment. Can he do it? He's
Interesting question in the chat, mate. Unrelated to this, but Charles saying it's to you as well. Hey, Ben, not me. Don't want to know about JG.
No,
should there be a box for charity for tennis rackets instead of players breaking them?
Instead of what? I don't understand. Do you mean if they break it, they should go to charity?
No. I think for so say you get new rackets for different matches. You can't keep using the same rackets. When instead of just smashing them, just give them to charity.
Is that what they do?
No, they don't just smash them. I don't know what they do with them. It's a bit of a weird question, but it is to you, and I'm not answering it. So
okay, well, I'd say if you're saying should they just give them to charity instead of breaking them, yes, I think that's a much better cause, and maybe sign them, get some money out of it for a good cause. But I think even the smashed ones, if it's a real big match, send them to charity as well. I'm sure a lot of people want a smashed up Djokovic racket or a smashed up Zverev racket. That would be quite a nice.
What would you do with a smashed up Djokovic racket?
Frame it, mate. Put it in the settle in the GOAT debate next to that gold platinum disc on the wall.
Well, I'm thankful I won't be having any Rafa ones because he doesn't smash them. So
nah, it's true. Just smashes the records on the clay courts. That's it.
Charles saying yes, the unsmashed maybe sign later.
Or even sign the smash ones. I think they could still make a.
How do you sign a racket? Where'd you sign it? On the grip?
Could do it on the grip. Maybe do it on the inside. If it's not too smashed, you could do it on the inner bit, like on the in. If you could get the pen in there.
Must be a small pen.
Yeah, have to be.
Or a precise hand.
Well, maybe. Oh, into the net there from Medvedev. And even though he's broken, we all know on GTL, it's not a break unless you get that consolidation. And Medvedev's been one of the best people at consolidating. You've seen him against Carreño Busta. He didn't have any trouble consolidating there. He did it in about 50 seconds.
And even when he's down 15-40, you just feel super confident in him.
It's just big serves coming. That's it. Rocket ship. Oh, it's a poor backhand, Rublev. Come on, sort the backhand out.
Yeah, a big deep sigh from Rublev after that one.
Well, it's just I think Med
He knows he's better than this. It's a mental block, isn't it? How often is it with Rublev? The same.
Med knows
same story.
it as well. He knows. Oh, look. Oh, am I struggling to get a point at the moment? I'm just going to ping that serve to Rublev's backhand and see if it just misfires, and it often does. Good forehand return this time. Medvedev got him on the run now, though. Out into the backhand side. Rublev playing it very safe on the backhand, and Medvedev punishes him. Punished. Easily punished. I mean, passive backhands from Rublev at the moment.
Yeah, but even still, I think we need to credit Medvedev. That was a great shot from him. And it's interesting, this tournament, as Shavam has just said there. I just noticed earlier, actually. I can't believe all the top 4 seeds made the semi-finals. It doesn't really happen often, does it?
No.
There's usually a few unknown names in there. I say unknown. I mean, people you wouldn't expect.
Yeah. Well, you'd think that Rublev probably wouldn't have been in the top 4 seeds had there been other players in the tournament. So,
for sure. That's a big shock, him being a 4th seed as it is. But he was going into the tournament, and they've all made it. So, are we going to see the 1-2 final, though? Because we'll have to find out. Right now, Medvedev's doing his side of the bargain, but we've got number 2 and 3 in Tsitsipas and Zverev later on. And you'll be surprised to know Zverev is a big bookie's favourite.
Not surprised.
If you look at their head-to-head, Tsitsipas beats Zverev a lot of the time.
Well, he beat him in the last match they played in a final, and it was in straight sets. So that's why he's the favourite, I believe. And he just beat Djokovic.
Was that the last time? I thought was not Roland Garros the last matchup.
Oh, I meant on hard court. So.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You make it up as you go along,
mate. Well, you said, Casper Ruud's going to give him a good game. He'll probably he could beat him. Yeah, I don't know. Red stick and a 3. Thanks. Didn't happen, did it? So now you guys going to beat Tsitsipas.
You just said to me, the last time they played, Zverev beat him, and that's factually incorrect.
On hard court.
He didn't say that though. Tsitsipas beat him at Roland Garros.
Everyone knew what I meant.
Well, I didn't.
Zverev's not as good on the clay. We know that. He still took him to 5 on clay, which is pretty impressive. And he was leading. Well, he was 2 sets.
So you're going to be big on Zverev then later on, I'm assuming?
Yeah, man. I've got him winning the tournament. Of course I am.
Okay, fair enough. Let us know in the chat, guys. What do you think? Zverev or Tsitsipas in the other one?
Yeah, that's a tough
you got
one.
Ratika there saying, don't Tsitsipas and Zverev hate each other? Well, there's a lot of controversy, to put it kindly. There is a lot of controversy between the two. But apologies, we have to go over to the King Leon because he's back. The King is back. And he goes on with, wow, massive thank you for that, mate. Really do appreciate it. Saying 4 yellow tennis balls, they were white. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. And the King giving us some knowledge, passing it down through the rankings, it seems.
Wow. I think it's only fair, mate.
Give him
the button.
Almina. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's back. I love it.
Well, I think it's only fair we talk about the white tennis balls for a moment.
Yeah, I think we have
We've got Medvedev here threatening the double break. Let's just
smash it.
See this point.
Oh, he's into the net.
It's going to be a break point for Medvedev. But white tennis balls, I think that's just a weird... I wouldn't like that personally. I guess it's better than, say, black tennis balls. That would be the worst.
Well, yeah, more difficult to see, that's for sure.
But then even white, I feel, is that not difficult to see? Does it get a bit weird with the lines? I don't know. I'm trying to work it out.
Are the tennis balls green or are they yellow though?
They're yellow.
I know. Well, I still remember that one where they asked Roger that question. Some journalist. And everyone's like everyone hanging on his response, almost like this will define what colour they are.
You got Matthew there asking, did the King Leon just buy the Game to Love podcast? We're worth more than that, Matthew.
5 million.
We value ourselves at 5 million plus.
Yeah, I'd say so.
If anyone wants to buy it, you can have the podcast for 5 million. That's our price.
We have to insure our voices for 2.5 million each, don't we?
If someone was to buy the podcast for 5 million, do we come with it?
think we probably would, yeah.
So we just sell ourselves.
Yeah, that's it. Does it come with accommodation? That's what I need to know.
Does it come with beer? That's what Ben wants to know.
Yeah, that's it. Or a side. I don't mind. I'm easy. I want to go back to because we asked the question: who do you think we reckon?
Just quickly, mate.
Is
Here's
gonna
another
win?
break. As you were saying?
Yeah, as I was saying, we were asking people what do they think in the match after this one. Who do they think wins? We got Sherez saying Zverev to win. The cool one supporting Tsitsipas. Kathy, although I hate it, Zverev. Alex going with Zverev as well. Saying all the way Zverev as well.
Well, my bracket does say Zverev, but I will be cheering on Tsitsipas. So I'm going to be cheering Tsitsipas on. I know you will have the German flag. So we'll see how it goes. But right now, I think we're pretty confident that Medvedev's going to be there unless something drastic happens. It just seems the same old story. Rublev is a lot better than this. We know he can produce higher levels. He has a mental block against fellow Russians. He has a mental block against the real top echelon of players. I'm talking about the big three, even say the likes of Tsitsipas and some of them just below Dominic Thiem. He does struggle with occasion. I think he beat Thiem a few times, maybe not him, but some of the others. He needs to sort that out, doesn't he? He really does.
Really does. Got a few more people thinking Zverev. Tennis highlights saying Zverev in 3. Facts notification saying Zverev wins, then loses to Medvedev. Then we got Arena saying Sasha in 2. We've got any others there? We got City. I think that's all of them. Yeah. I was going to say this is turning into a little bit of a repeat of last night, isn't it? With the Carreño Busta one.
Yeah. And have you updated the King Leon?
I'm just about to do it while you were doing that last button. I was half in the middle of doing it. I sort of then I got caught up in the conversation again.
Yeah, it's all good. It's just Michael's asking who is King Leon.
Wow.
And I'm starting to think, this is just I'm putting out there, is the King Leon Michael Walker?
Oh.
Because they never message at the exact same time, and he seems very interested in it. I think he might be playing a bit of a game, and we know he come very close. Was he just going up against himself? We've got Almino. He's saying he's seriously starting to think Michael Walker is the King Leon. So it is. We don't know. We don't know, but it could be. It is a theory we're putting out there.
I like the theories. It could well be. There's a lot of knowledge in tennis as well. The history of tennis. Michael, been known as the fountain of knowledge.
He can't be, though, because the currency, surely.
Oh, yeah.
Is he really playing around with us that much?
Well, you never know.
40-15 here, Medvedev. Rublev struggling. The last 20 points, Medvedev's won 15, Rublev 5. Matthew makes a good point, saying he's not a lot better than this. He isn't allowed to play his normal game. Yeah, I can see what you mean. He's just not allowed on the ball so much. And when he is, he's always stretching. He's not been allowed to be comfortable because Medvedev is stifling all tennis from Rublev right now.
It's just so good, isn't he? I mean, there's no doubt about it. Even though I'm sort of cheering on Rublev, it's just because I want to see him do what has been impossible for him to do. And this is why my head is saying probably Medvedev, because we saw what he did to Carreño Busta. He absolutely demolished him.
Ooh, has he missed that? I think he has. We're on juice.
Oh, Michael jumping in saying, remember, King Leon pays in euro. I pay in US dollar.
Yeah, but you could, I don't know, it could be like a VPN thing.
Oh, do people go to this much trouble?
Yeah, probably not. I don't think it is, Michael, but I can understand why people would say it was.
Yeah, indeed. Great
Big serve, Medvedev.
Yeah. Oh, it's too easy. It's almost like it's hard to get the ball back into a dangerous position.
I've got a question for you. When was the last competitive set we did a live watch along for?
Yeah, not this tournament. It seems like we're cursed in this tournament. Every time we do a match, it's just 6-1.
Well, luckily we've not done any Barty ones because we wouldn't have got any there. She's been absolutely demolishing everyone.
Finally, good.
Is that
passing
button work?
No, I don't know. He's got a new button. He's going to have to do a lot better than that. I don't even not even know really that happy with the new button. It was a very rushed job just
Is
before.
Jackie still here? Jackie's might have gone.
I know.
Jackie might miss the new Rublev button.
I know. I'm not that happy with it though, to be honest. I only had like 15 minutes before this to try and get one done, and I even started another one before it, and that one I hated, so I started a new one. Oh, into the net, break point. Come on, the Rubes. Rubes. But there's still part of me that thinks even if he breaks, he gets broken straight back again. That's part of me that's a bit negative.
Is this his first break point?
Yeah, I believe so.
See what Medi does with the serve. He misses the first serve. Second serve coming up on break point.
How typical would it be? Tsitsipas has been to
double faults.
Double fault.
Double faults. And Rublev gets the break.
The break. Hit it.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
All I see is teeth. Why do you pick every photo of his teeth? Like,
you don't understand how quickly I had to do it. I typed in Andrey Rublev, and the first 6 photos, I was like, download.
Did you type in Andrey Rublev teeth?
No, just Andrey Rublev, and they're all the first photos that came up of him.
Fair play, no mate. I'm actually excited for another listen.
I'll try and beef it up. If he goes through, I'll try and beef up the vocals. There's only like one layer of vocal on it. It's a bit poor, especially poor.
Sorry,
I was going to say no. The high. I tried to do some little high pitched voice on the second part, but it's all a bit terrible. Anyway, nice forehand there from Rublev. Can he smash it this time? He does better. It's into the net. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do. Get the consolidation.
Crowd are liking it. And we've got Michael asking, from now on, I'll be requesting your PayPal account because I refuse to give 30% to YouTube. It's the principle of it. Yeah, we can understand that, mate.
Is it in
Everyone's entitled. It is pinned in the live chat, but it's also in the description at all times. If anyone wants to go through that route, we can read out your comments on the stream and we'll add it onto the top tippers from there.
Yeah, make sure you use the current one. We're having some problems with the PayPal, so we had to change the link.
There's only one, mate.
What?
There's only one.
What?
You said use the current one. There's only one.
Yeah, I know, but it was a different link, wasn't it? So
yeah, but no one has that. It's completely gone.
What, from all of them? Did you do them all?
No, but it's not going to go on a video from 4 years ago to look at one, is it?
Oh no, there might be big hardcores, mate. They want to go back and watch some of the old Watchalongs.
No,
like a year ago.
It's in the live chat. It's in the description. There's no other one. I can assure it.
What might we wanted to see? How did you forget about Barty?
It's not on there.
Nice hitting from both players. Rublev just sort of pushing it, and then it gets on that forehand, big forehand. Can he finish off the second one? Oh, it's into the net. Come on, do more with it than that.
Yeah, you can see him getting really frustrated. He needs to keep his head.
See? Kathy saying, yes, I have the old link in my PayPal account. See, if someone just went straight into their account to try and do it, that old link won't work.
No, but I don't think it is a...
It doesn't work anymore, that one.
No, but I don't think it saves it.
Yeah, but it might be saved in Kathy's outgoing payments.
Yeah, because we have, Bowen's right, we have had issues with it, but we think we've sort of fixed it now. But let us know if you have any issues anyway in the live chat.
Yeah. Anyway, Rublev, big forehand. Medvedev somehow gets them all back. Little drop shot. Medvedev's in. Can he pass him? He goes with the lob. Beautiful.
Oh!
Come on.
I think that's bottom worthy.
Yes.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev. Seems a bit annoyed in half those pictures as well. Like he's just lost the point. Not really I know. Sounds a little bit like Barbara Streisand. I know. Someone's going to probably point it out at some point.
You got Alex BG there saying Michael Walker is a down-to-earth, honest guy. King Leon turns up like Captain America and is gone.
Oh, Captain America. I like
Great
it.
point. Oh, what a serve that is.
Still, he just
Can
gets them all
Medvedev
back.
miss, though? He just doesn't
don't
look like he
know.
can.
Come on, Rublev, give it a good volley. Medvedev, can he get there? He has got there.
Oh,
but
my
it's too
word.
good.
How did he get there, though?
I don't know. Rublev, this is not the conditions for him either. Like, this heat is not conducive.
Yeah, he looks very burnt. It's not
Yeah.
good for a ginger to be out in this heat.
He looks like I would look if I was on court. But I'd probably be more red in the face than Rublev, though.
Yeah.
All right, back. Well, we're at juice. Saves the break point.
Alex says King Leon has the ability to reverse JG's opinions on vaccinations.
I think he does.
No, not even King Leon can.
He's going to go and get unvaccinated.
Take the vaccine out for King.
Well, there you go. Walter's saying, if I simply click on send again to Ben and GTL in PayPal, the correct new email address should be there, right? I think the email address is still the same thing.
That's the thing. This is why it's complicated. So the account it's the same account. We've not had an issue with that. It's more of the name, sort of the PayMap. I think it's just the PayPal me.
I think it's just a link.
So
Yeah.
the email address is completely the same. So if you can send it to the email address, it's fine.
Yeah. Cheers for that. Anyway, thanks for inquiring.
Appreciate it.
Nice from Rublev there. Big power hitting, and Medvedev struggling to control him. He needs to keep this up. How long can he keep this sort of power up? The is
And
there.
can we get to 100 likes in the first set? We're on 46 right now. So if you haven't already, hit the like button on the video. We really do appreciate it. It helps us move up the YouTube algorithms. And if you're new to Game to Love, subscribe.
Thanks for that, Ibrahim, saying we're the friendliest YouTubers ever. Oh, that's nice. Nice compliment.
Really? Do you reckon we are?
Must be. Who's friendlier than us?
Don't know. Slice, he's quite friendly.
I don't know. We might be a bit friendlier. There's two of us, and we're both quite friendly. Right, mate, I'm out of drink as well. Might not be so friendly if Rublev doesn't hold this game.
Gosh.
That's it.
Where was Medvedev running off to?
I don't know.
It must have been a great serve. I missed that one.
Toilet stop halfway through that point. The
Gets it back yet again. Like he doesn't miss, does he? Like
Rublev does.
any neutral ball, Medvedev doesn't miss.
Yeah. No, he's just got a very.
Do you ever
very
see
good...
him? Do you ever see him smash one into like unnecessarily? He's just so super consistent right now. And here we go, break point.
We're always talking about Krejcikova having that similar sort of the wind up, and everything's just so like fluid. The hitting motion.
Yeah,
it's just so similar.
Yeah,
he just gets.
He's got more weapons.
Yeah, power upon power. Krejcikova is just a percentage, but amazing technique tennis player. Lizzie jumping in, saying, "I love Medvedev. He's my pick for the US Open." It's a good pick.
Crazy to think Medvedev hasn't won a slam. He's come so close.
Yeah, well,
also, is it just two finals? I think it's two.
Yeah, third time lucky, maybe. Good serve there from Rublev. Oh, he tried to step in, but the return landed near the baseline. Another great shot there from Medvedev. Can he pass? Oh, is that in? I think it's wide from.
He missed it. Yeah,
he did miss it.
He's not good at the net. Rublev struggles with the volleys.
He's getting frustrated because he's hitting good shots, but the ball is coming back and landing not even near the net. He's having to still play a baseline shot. Again, he's hoping to come in and finish it off, and he can't. Medvedev's getting great depth on all of his recovery shots. It's almost like when you're playing snooker and then you get the ball back on the cushion, so the other person has to play it off the cushion. Like, make it difficult for him, snooker them. It's like Medvedev's a good snooker player, I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
Good shot there from Rublev. Oh, he's got him on the back
the
foot
same
there.
way.
Yeah, it's really good play from Medvedev. Now he's
He
in
stepped
command.
inside the baseline. Oh, that's a big boy from Rublev, and it's helped him out.
Come on. Inside out forehand. Oh, and Medvedev's is sort of getting him wrong footed here. Great shot from Medvedev cross court. Is he going to go back the same way he does? It's too good, and he breaks.
Oh, incredible. That is amazing.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I wonder what was going on there. I feel like you wait for me to say. It's almost like you're going to wait for him to just say one word, then I'll press it.
I couldn't find them. I just couldn't find them, and I thought you was pressing it at one point because I kept clicking it. It wasn't going.
I'm not pressing anything. I'm just waiting for you to press it. I'm like, he's not pressing it, so I'm going to say something.
Look at Rublev. What's he doing? He just poured a whole bottle of water on his head.
That's me. That's me on court. That's literally. I had an ice towels.
Can you stop comparing yourself to tennis players?
What you mean, like you? Oh, my serve's similar to Medvedev. Yeah, I'll teach you it.
I've never said that.
You said you'll teach me that serve.
Yeah, but mate, tongue in cheek, I can't even serve.
I know.
Might as well underarm.
Yeah, that's about the only part of my game that's better than yours right now, and I haven't even been playing.
We've got Kathy saying Medvedev is funny, and his wife is telling him to smile more.
Oh, what's Rublev smacking?
And Rublev, he's not. He's funny as well, but he's not happy. He's smashing up his bag right now and screaming into the floor. He's poured all of his water on his head. He's going to need another bottle.
Yeah, he's run out now. Well, I know how it feels when you're very, very hot on court, and it's just a horrible feeling. Like you just feel, especially if you're playing well and you're winning, you can forget about it, like the heat. If you're not playing and you're losing, the heat suddenly becomes 10 times worse for you. Maybe Medvedev, he struggles with the heat too. He just likes to get the matches done a bit quicker. That last game, though, 9 minutes.
Yeah, that was a long one. But I think it's taken its toll on Rublev because having a 9-minute service game and then getting broken and now finding himself one game away from losing the set. Medvedev here, 37 minutes on the clock, serving for the first set.
It's mad, isn't it? Guys, if you're just joining us, if you're one of the 200 and you haven't hit that like button yet, come on, help out GTL, hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you're new, and join us for the next match. That's coming up later on in about 4 hours' time. That is Tsitsipas versus Alex Zverev. And the last time they played on hard, Zverev was the victor. Can Tsitsipas turn it around and make this a 1-2 final? That's the big question. He needs the points.
57 likes right now, so 43 to go, and then we can get the button out.
It's interesting, though, isn't it? Because they all sort of need the points, all of these players who are playing in this tournament. We got Medvedev, who's obviously dropping points unless he wins the tournament, I believe. And we've got Tsitsipas. He's only dropped 180, so he's a chance to gain or make ground on Medvedev. And Zverev, as we know, he can go up, I believe, into... he'll go up above Rafael Nadal if he was to win the next match. So he'll be up into 4th in the world.
Breaks my heart. And talking to Rafa, here's Sam H. How we doing? Thanks for joining us.
There you go. Game to love.
You going to talk?
No.
Say something.
Well, it was a great first... I couldn't believe it.
Just like that, Medvedev takes the first set. Ben's had enough for me cutting him off. No, I think he's just gone to the toilet. Let's roll on the second. Are we going to see more Russian dominance, but from Daniil Medvedev, or can Rublev respond? He's not taken a set off him in the last, 5 meetings. He's lost every 1 straight sets. We've got US Opens in there. We've got Australian Opens. We've got Masters now. What does he need to do differently? Is it just he can't deal with Medvedev's game? Is it because playing on these, especially the outdoor hard courts in North America, Medvedev seems unplayable? It's very, 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 very tough for Rublev right now. And you can see he's getting very frustrated. The thing is, he's actually getting a lot of his first serves in. You can see 71% first serves with Medvedev 53%. So I don't think the serving's been the issue. Probably just the unforced errors. Needs to cut them out of his game and just try and be a little bit more consistent. We've got Almino calling me a dosser. Yeah, it was very dosser antics, I must admit. And Sam saying, Med, better win this tournament. I do have Medvedev winning the tournament, so it'll be great for my bracket. I could do with it. And Peter Miller saying Medvedev is winning the tournament as well. Let's see how he gets on. He's definitely looking good value for it. And I think against the other two, in Tsitsipas and Zverev, I'm not sure who you would prefer to play. Probably Zverev. I feel like he beats Zverev more than he beats Tsitsipas.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me I'm wrong now.
Nah, I reckon you'd probably prefer to play Zverev as well. I think he likes...
Although he beat Tsitsipas very comfortably, didn't he, at the start of the year in the Australian Open?
Yeah, I think he has a great record against both, to be honest. And the way he's playing, I don't really see anyone beating him. I mean, he looks unplayable at the moment. And Rublev's not playing badly. It's just Medvedev's everywhere on the court. The only thing that might trouble Medvedev would be maybe Zverev serving. And I think that's it. He could force him deep by just holding serve. But look how good a returner is. He stands 5 meters behind the baseline now, just so he can get everything back. I think you've got to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I don't know, to be fair. I think everyone right now is going to struggle, and he's going now for back-to-back Masters titles. I wonder who the last person to do that was. Can you think of it? Who it was?
Djokovic, probably. Right.
I don't have the stats, but yeah.
When he won Rome and then Cincinnati, was it in 2020, wasn't it?
I'm not sure if it was back to back.
Because they moved. They moved.
Was there
Rome.
not a tournament in between?
I think they removed Rome later though, in the year, didn't they?
Potentially, mate. I'll wait for someone in the chat to confirm.
Yeah, confirm that. I'm probably wrong.
No, I think you might be right, actually. We've got Pat Carr there saying Medvedev is covering the whole court. He's like a wall sometimes. We call him an octopus. You can call him a wall. We call him an octopus. And shout out to King Leon. He's delivered. He's got another message for us.
Oh, really?
And another tip. We appreciate that. The king is back.
Hey. All hail the king!
You want to read it out?
Yeah, maybe do you want to add it to the thing, or do I need to
I'll do it, but I can't physically get it right now.
I'll do it. I'll log in. Don't worry, because I'm not logged in on the computer. I can just log in. It's fine.
Cool.
Don't worry. Leave me to that, and
I'll
you
let
continue.
you to that. I'll talk about the tennis. But with the tennis, the second set is just underway right now. We've got Rublev to serve first. Just want to say big thanks to the King Leon. He's no one's catching him, right? Is Dragon 7 going to be able to make this ground up? I think I highly doubt it. It's a big
I was checking to see if there was a message in there with it. That was all.
I didn't see a message on the screen.
No, there wasn't one that came up. But yeah, we really do appreciate that. I'll just add it on. I was just checking in there just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, because if anyone does do any PayPal things, we can add a message and put it on the screen. Just so it's like a super chat, really.
Yeah, so
30 love, Rublev. He needs to hold early doors. Can't afford to get broken. We said the same in the match yesterday. Was it Buster Medvedev? The same thing we said. Buster needs to hold his first service game. What happened? I think it was 40-15 up, ended up getting broken. So if Rublev was watching that, he knows how important it is for him to hold his serve right now.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
a really good serve. 30-15. Goes, Medvedev guesses him, but it's into the net. 40-15. One more point for Rublev to hold his serve. Pat there saying Zverev will win with Tsitsipas, but in the final he will lose to Daniil. I think that's what the bookies are predicting. Michael saying, didn't Leon say before there were yellow tennis balls? They were white balls. Yeah, he said that in the chat, but he's also sent something in PayPal as well with no message.
Yeah, so this is how we can put it up if you really want. So there's a super chat. I'm just going to add it to the list. Take us through the match, right, if you can.
Yeah, it's 40-15 right now. They're going backhand to backhand. Medvedev goes big. That's a poor one, though. It's loud. Oh, Rublev, why are you doing that? It's a bit sloppy. It's a shame. And he's looking so hot. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, mate.
I don't think he's someone who can deal with this heat as well as other people.
Nah, mate. I don't think he can.
Sinner, you saw Sinner as well. Sinner struggled with it.
Yeah, I don't think this is the type of conditions for people if they can't handle heat. For me, a nice 23 degrees. That's a good, nice sunny day for me. And that's 25 tops, and I'm happy. I know that you probably can go up to 35, and you're probably basking in it and probably liking playing sport.
No, it's hot for me, mate. I'm not like that, but I just love the heat. Like, I've never been in a situation where I've moaned about it because I'm just grateful for it. Living in England, you've got to be very grateful when you get the sun.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't really burn too much, obviously on my neck and sometimes mainly my neck, if I'm honest, and my back of my shoulders. But really, I can't say my arms ever really burnt. No.
Brilliant.
You got Almina, €1,000 in one stream. Who the hell is this guy? We'd all love to know. We really would. It's a mystery. Which will, I think it's one of them mysteries that will never be solved. I
think the mystery is part of the beauty, though, to be honest.
Because if we knew who it was, would it be fun anymore? Well, maybe I'm sure it is it's pretty fun getting the money, but in terms of, I love the whole story behind it.
Yeah, it's an amazing story. It's just that Olympics that we had recently.
The Olympics was, mate, them for the last few moments before the deadline was just magical.
Yeah, I mean,
for the gold, silver, and bronze, it was actually so exciting.
I went back and watched it about 3 or 4 times because it was just so exciting. Just seeing it all come in, the reactions, everything like that. It was just mad. All the live chat was going crazy that day. So good. Rublev trying to hold serve. Double fault. Now he's screaming at himself again. You can see he's notably, I don't know, just red, hot. I don't even think Sangren.
Oh, look at that roar. That is a big roar. He's not happy.
It was after that double fault. He's like, come on.
Do you not think it's funny how everyone thinks the King Leon has like some massive ego?
Why?
I don't know why everyone assumes that. Do you know what it is? I think it's because he comes in and comes out. But I don't think it is an ego. I just think he's just.
He was in the Discord.
He's a king. His name. He's a king. He's royalty.
He was in the Discord the other day chatting. So if you want a chance to chat to the King Leon, join the Discord.
Yeah. And join the Patreon chat as well, because he's in there. And you can have more of an exclusive chat with the king, with royalty. Yeah, how often do you get to have a one-on-one conversation with a king?
Exactly. Royalty requires ego, says Kathy.
And he's done it. Matthew's celebrating.
Wow.
Is that button worthy?
Yeah, I think you got to give him something.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs, he's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
Barbara Streisand. That's what it reminds me of. That. Hitting the line.
Yeah, you got Michael saying it has nothing to do with pale skin. I love the English cold summers because I sweat like Nadal Monfils. My perfect summer holiday weather is 23 Celsius with low humidity. Yeah, I know what you mean. Some people just can deal with the heat, and other people can't. I think it's
No.
relevant to your skin complexion, but
Yeah, no, it's not nothing
it,
to do with it.
but no, it is to a level because a lot of the power people they physically can't bear it at all.
Oh, I just
Like I had some
burned
people
so
at
badly.
school, they'll just sizzle up.
Well, on one of the trips to Wimbledon, when I went to Wimbledon, and then my mate said, "Oh, could I borrow my cap?" And I was like, "Yeah, mate, fine, don't worry about it." I let him borrow it. That was probably the worst decision I ever made because my forehead burned so badly. Next to my whole forehead peeled off. It was like one of that's like some. From Lord of the Rings or something. I looked like some sort of like orc skin or something on my forehead. It was horrible. Terrible. I remember I went into work with a cap. They were like, "Why are you wearing a cap?" Well,
Then
I
you
took
take
it off.
and
They're like,
they'll be like,
"Whoa,
"Oh, put it back on."
Put it back on. Literally.
You got Kathy there saying, working in tourism in Florida, she's seen a few Brits in her time, and she says they turn a very bright shade of red.
Oh, that's me. Nice lobster pink. Surely
Another
it's just
great serve from Medvedev, 40-15, looking
So-
to hold his serve.
the sun's so bad for you though. It's not good for you.
Don't know. I feel like it is good for me.
It brightens the mood, that's for sure. But I think too
It
much
makes me feel, it just revitalizes me. If you just lay in the sun for a bit, it gives you a lot of energy.
That's where we differ a little bit. If I'm in the sun, I'm probably tired as anything.
No, I don't mean that. It just makes me feel very good about myself. More or less mentally. Mentally, the sunlight helps me loads.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
make
feel-
me
I
want
feel-
to go and do something active.
I feel another foot taller when the sun's around.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Walking on sunshine. That should be your. Oh, great serving from Medvedev, and he doesn't struggle through his service game. Well,
This is an interesting one because we've not commented on it at all. It's a difficult name, Vejokoslav. Hopefully I said that right. Apologies if I didn't.
Vyacheslav, I think.
Vyacheslav. Did you guys commentate on Rublev's behaviour against Monfils? No, we didn't, but I thought it was a bit childish, if I'm honest. I don't think Monfils did too much wrong, and he was trying to be quite nice about it. Rublev did come to his sense at the end and shake his hand, but I think he was just a bit frustrated.
It's the heat again.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times frustrations do come out in the heat, and Rublev sort of boiled over a bit. Over the years, is Monfils someone to take a lot of medical timeouts?
Well, he said
every player does, but not. I don't think it was fair, the criticism Rublev gave him.
Not really, but it was just interesting. Has he been studying Monfils' medical timeouts? He said, "You're the person with the most medical timeouts in the last 5 years, apparently."
7, wasn't it?
5, I thought he said.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
but
7,
anyway,
right?
Well, maybe, but that's what I thought I heard him say on the court. So to say that to him, and then Monfils looked like shocked. Like, I'm sorry, I'm actually need to have a problem. Imagine if he's just somebody who actually just gets injured all the time. He doesn't seem like a bad person. He said, "No, you're always when you start losing."
Threw up. He threw up on the court. Like,
yeah.
The thing, Monfils wasn't faking it.
No,
you can tell when it's very sincere.
He said,
I don't think it was fair what Rublev did.
Every time that you start losing, this happens. He says.
Oh, there we go. So we're both right. First he said 7, and then he's then 5.
Reduced.
We've probably seen 2 different clips.
But I mean, it's not fair. It's within the rules anyways. But I can understand Rublev frustration because he probably hates being out on the court in that heat, and to be out there just to even sit in another like 5 minutes when he's not playing. He just wants to get off court. I bet he doesn't look like he enjoys it.
What happened is he hit a big winner afterwards, and one. I think did he break Rublev after?
Probably,
and it just wound him up no end.
Well, he said you always do this. You only do this when you start losing.
Yeah,
we start losing, and then you have medical timeout. The person with the most in the last 5 years.
Oh, what's happening here? Umpire's coming off his seat. Oh, something's fallen over.
The camera. How's the camera fallen over?
Did someone knock the cameraman over?
Don't
I
know.
have to look at the highlights here. I didn't see that. The replay. Oh, Medvedev's kicked the backboard there. Did he run into the camera?
He said, "I almost just broke my hand."
Do you want to?
Oh, bro. He's swearing at him.
Let's see if you can
He
hear
must
this. I'll
have
turn
kicked
it
it
up.
over. I think he kicked it. He kicked the camera over. Yeah, I think Medvedev kicked the camera over because he nearly smacked his hand on it. He nearly broke my hand on it. So I think he must have hit the camera. But then he kicked the camera once they put it back up
No,
again.
he kicked the backboard.
No, but it was the board covering the camera.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and then he swore at him and he said, take this effing camera away.
Yeah, well, you can't say that because the camera's got to be there. That's one thing I don't mind being there.
Where's
We
the
all want to
warning?
watch it, don't we?
How come there's no warning if he swears on court as well? It's a bit weird.
Well, maybe he did get a warning. I'm not sure. It's a bit of some
Bit weird.
theatrics there going on. It had to be. Do you not think? Medvedev, he loves something or another going wrong.
How about this? Stop standing 5 meters behind the baseline to receive serve.
He's fully entitled to
I
it.
know he is. But if he wasn't, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, so Medvedev's been complaining about the camera position all tournament. It's been an ongoing thing, apparently. And Rublev's just got on with his business, served very well.
Wow,
and he's cheering now. He's very happy with that. And he holds his serve 2-1. Could that be the turning point in this match? Sometimes it takes something a bit crazy. Rublev looks psyched, and Medvedev looks very, very angry.
Let's wait to hear.
And you can see now.
Call the physio. He said, I cannot play. Call the physio.
I'm going to sue him, he said.
Yeah, call the physio. I cannot play. What? I don't understand. Call the physio. I cannot play.
Are you sure he said that?
Yeah, he said, call the physio. I cannot play. Very
His hand
strange.
looks okay to me anyway.
I think he's fine. I think he's just
I think he's just more rattled.
No, he said he wants the physio for his hand. That's going to happen. So I think he's just annoyed that Rublev's now gained a game and then he's lost the momentum. Now he's calling this. His hand might hurt a bit. Don't know. I want to see a replay. What happened?
Yeah,
I want to see.
They couldn't. The camera was on the floor.
I know, but there must be another camera. There's so many cameras in that thing. How come we don't have a replay of him like hitting the camera? Or it annoys me.
There'll be one on Twitter for sure.
It annoys me sometimes that they restrict the view that you can have. Don't give you the replay that you want to see.
Well, Medvedev's going to sue him. How do you think his case is going to go?
Oh yeah, go great. Physio. Yeah, coming to court. Oh dear. So
this is just him throwing his toys out.
Massively. So Rublev's going to sit in the sun. Rublev another five more minutes in the searing heat.
What's he saying?
It's not even on his main hand. It's on the back. It's on the other hand.
Well, it still would hurt, mate, if it's either hand.
What did he do to it? I'll show us the replay.
Well, he was too busy chatting, wasn't we? He wasn't watching. It's our fault.
You couldn't see it. He was so far
no, you
back.
You could a little bit.
No, you couldn't see it because he was back. He was by the backboard where the camera was. You can't see that part. He stands so far back.
I mean, I was saying, you've got to admit, it's a bit of a crap place to have a camera.
Why are they even on the court?
Yeah,
Could you not superimpose it into the backboard?
Well, that's what a lot of other events have, don't they? They have the little holes.
Yeah, why not do that?
Or have one a bit higher.
Yeah, or above the. Yeah, I don't know.
I have always said the cameras look a bit low, the camera angles. So maybe they should just have them a bit higher. It doesn't. You should not have an obstacle for any tennis player to be jumping around. I don't like the advertising boards. I don't like all them other nonsense they have. If they've got cameras there and players are running into them, here we go. Finally, we get to see a replay. Yeah, to be fair, it's not really acceptable. The camera can't be there, I'm afraid. We're here to watch tennis. The camera is on the court and it's in his way. He's got a right to be that far behind the baseline. The camera should not be there. It is ridiculous, yeah.
And then the kick of the camera afterwards. Oh, he actually does
Oh, he
kick the
does
actual
kick the
lens.
camera.
But that's actually quite dangerous. If the cameraman's head was behind it, that
Well, it's
can
not just that. It's not fair on the cameraman. He's been told to. At the end of the day, he's a man doing his job. I don't like that. The thing is, he takes things too far. It's the camera shouldn't be there, but you don't act in this way like a child.
He reckons he's broken his finger, he's saying now.
Yeah. He's saying he's been saying it the whole tournament. They need to be moved. We're now in the semi-final. The camera's still there. Now I've broke my hand. I don't think you should kick the camera, though. It's not the cameraman's fault. He's been told to do that.
He's a hothead, though.
He's just doing his job, the cameraman.
He's this is the thing, though. Medvedev is a hothead.
You got Udit saying, has he destroyed the camera? No, the camera seems to still be working.
It's a solid camera, that.
You got Longinius asking what's going on.
Well,
Medvedev on the baseline trying to return one of Rublev's shots, runs into the cameraman and the camera, knocking it down. They then pick up the camera and Medvedev kicks it. And he's been shouting, swearing at the umpire, saying, I could have broke my hand.
Well,
and he's hurt his hand.
Because you've got to see this from both sides as well. Because, yes, it's the same for both players as well. You've got to remember that. And every player in the tournament has to deal with it. It's only him who's complaining about it.
No, but then if it is affecting someone's game, then it's just I don't think it's necessary. That's the whole point of it.
I don't like anything. I think that there should be nothing along the back. There should just be the backboard, and that's it. They shouldn't have any. I don't want to see
restrictions. Allow people to have the amount of room they want. As long as the tennis court is the same dimensions, then I'm fine with that. It doesn't matter. As long as we play the same rules of tennis, it's the same dimensions.
Is he going to punch one of the ball girls next? Because she was in the way. She shouldn't be standing there. They're always stood at the back. What about the line judges? He's going to whack one of them in the face next and say, "Oh well, I broke my hand on the line judge. They were just in the way."
Almina said, "I really hope he's just hyping up the hand injury. If he pulls out because of a stupid camera, then I'm going to rage." Yeah, well, me too. I'll be very angry if he ruins now this.
I think he's making a point at the moment.
I think he is just making a point as well.
Definitely. He's doing this just to say, look, this is what could have happened all week. And now it has happened. Now I'm right.
It's more the fact that I've been trying to move the camera. Now I've hurt myself, and I'm going to just spend time doing this. But in the meantime, thanks for still staying with us. Still got 190 people here. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video. We've still got another 30 to go until we hit 100, and then we can get out the button. So it helps us with the YouTube algorithms as well. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Game to Love.
I'm interested to see how this is going to affect Rublev now.
Medvedev.
Well, I think Medvedev he started well in the match anyway, and he gets into the swing of things a lot easier than Rublev has. Rublev was just getting in the flow of something there. Seemed like he was hitting the ball a bit better. He's already equaled the same amount of games as the first set with already. So is this going to cause him? Or maybe he's happy he's cooled off a bit. Who knows? Hopefully he stayed in the shade for that 5 minutes.
Misses the first serve.
Oh, here we
Double
go.
fault incoming.
Racket flying in the crowd soon.
Second
serve. Yeah, but I don't like those advertising boards are the ones that I always hated. And they were always far
too worst because they're just not necessary.
They're like trip hazards because you're not looking down.
Oh gosh, that's a wild forehand from Medvedev. I generally do think this has rattled him slightly. Such a shame because he was looking so good. Let's be honest, without that incident, he'd have won this match pretty comfortably.
Now
I'm not sure if it's not going to be straightforward.
I don't know. I still think he serves well as long as he gets those ones in like that one. Rublev's still going to struggle getting the serves back, but it's only 4 aces. It seems like more.
You've got Lil Garbage agreeing with you, saying, I think you're right. Medvedev's really going to clock the line judges one of these days.
It might do. It's going to be a now banned.
He sees red. Do you know what I mean? And
when
you see red, anything can happen sometimes.
He seems like he wants to fight everybody once something happens, though. That's the problem.
Is it an instant default?
Well, this is what I mean. Like,
No, just him. What do the only way to answer that question correctly is yes.
if he hits the line,
No,
Judge, yeah.
don't say yeah, yes, of course, it's an instant.
I'm going to say
default.
if he kicked
No,
the
I want to see
camera.
you try and justify him not getting defaulted.
No, I'm saying in this
I
current
mean, punches a
situation.
line, Judge, and you think it's a possibility he doesn't get defaulted.
Depends. Are they a man or a woman? No, I'm joking.
There's no justification for that.
No, I'm talking about this match. If he had kicked the camera and it had hurt the cameraman,
Okay.
should he be defaulted?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what I mean. It's a dangerous line. He's
Oh
playing
yeah,
on.
I agree. Yeah, because if he did
Kicking-
do that, say he knocks the camera over, the cameraman was crouched down, and it landed on his head.
Well, even if the cameraman was behind the camera and he just kicked the camera into his face or something,
Oh yeah.
could have injured his eye, his face in some way. You don't know.
Well then, yeah, he would have been defaulted.
It depends. If the cameraman had have gone on the floor going, or just gone, I'm all right. Just a little boo-boo.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
that's
Probably
the
would have
big
just
thing.
said -1 point.
Oh, anyway, importantly for the tennis, he has held his serve. It's 2-2. We've had some drama in this match. Rublev's tied up his first set score. Can he add another one? He's serving now. Medvedev going big forehands. That weird sort of windmill forehand.
You know what I'm doing if I'm Andrey Rublev now, though, don't you? Hit to where the camera is. That's the guarantee.
It's gone. There's no camera that side, is there?
Yeah, there is. Both sides.
I can't see it on this one.
It's on the. They're both out to the. I think that one's out to the forehand side of Medvedev.
No, I think they've moved it. I didn't see it.
Well, it's got over there.
No, have a look. I promise you, I didn't see the camera.
Look out to the. Yeah, see
Oh,
the right.
no, they've moved it, mate. It wasn't
No,
that. Has
it's
it
on the
always
up-
been there?
Yeah. On the top side, it has. Yeah. On the bottom side, it's the same. It's on that bottom side.
Okay.
But that's what I'd do. Just keep hitting into that corner.
You got advantage saying Ben woke up and chose violence. Oh gosh. 15-all.
Michael saying, what channel is showing tennis in England? Amazon Prime. Yeah, that is correct. Oh, he chops that one back into play. Rublev not hitting the angles. Oh, he deserved to be punished for that. Unlucky from Medvedev down the line.
Yeah, Medvedev's levels dropped slightly since the camera incident.
I want to see that from the camera perspective of that foot going in the camera. I'm sure there'll be some footage of that at some point. And the camera tumbling.
$40.15. What are you drinking today? Is that a cider?
Yeah, I just tried these new ones. A little bit different. I have to say, I don't even know what the flavor was. It was just some Ricodlig one. It was a bit of a pink one. Thought I'd try something a little bit. It's had some mint,
Looks quite colourful.
elderflower, mint, and something. I know it's a little bit fruity. Bit of ice in there, bit more refreshing.
Ciders are nice.
It's not really the day weather for it, but there you go. 3-2. Come on. Oh.
And part of me thinks Rublev can take this set now.
Maybe.
Call me crazy.
Kathy saying they showed the incident on the tennis channel, like what the camera angle from it falling. That's interesting. And elderflower is good. Yeah, like a bit of elderflower. Why not?
What I want to ask you, mate, is when's Raducanu on?
She's on now, I think, mate. Let me
Is she
just
on
double
now?
check. Said, yeah, she's on right now. 3-3 in the first set against Lou.
So
of the
Clara Towson beat Anne Lee. So Towson's in the final.
Oh, it's the
We
final
just
we want.
need Raducanu to beat Liu.
I like it. JG with the rhymes.
And I think it can happen. Call me
Well,
crazy.
She's the favourite. It's a big favourite. I'm surprised that they're making her such a big favourite all the time. Stop doing this. Stop bigging her up. She's been doing well. She hasn't dropped a set in this tournament, this challenger so far. So exciting. I was losing 3-love and now 3-3. So there you go. So she's on the comeback. I didn't look at the point by
Oh,
point.
nice.
Well
Do
done
we
to
do
her.
it? Do we do the final if it's Raducanu, Towson?
I think we've got to, mate.
Towson's
Towson's in
someone
the
we've got in our header,
Towson-
and
well,
Raducanu.
she's going to make it in the
British
header.
tennis.
She's got to be in the header soon.
Yeah, I think we
We're
should
just waiting
add
to-
her in.
We're waiting for her to prove that the Wimbledon wasn't a fluke. That was all. No, she played great at Wimbledon. We've got there's another tournament qualification going on at the moment, which is the Winston-Salem tournament. That one, they've got some qualifiers going on at the moment. We got Herbert is playing against Nava, the young American.
Yeah, mate, I've looked at that. The qualifiers just ridiculous. There's like one good player in each, and one player who's not played for like a year. So you'd expect them all to be very comfortable first rounds.
Miss-hit Medvedev off the frame. Not sure if it's a shank. Good return.
When are we doing the draw preview for that?
It's a good point. When does it run out?
I can tell you now. So we've got 1 day. Selection ends August 23rd, 5 p.m. UTC time.
So maybe we'll have to do it before the final tomorrow.
Yep. Or maybe tonight. We'll see.
Well, we've got
I
another
think tomorrow night's
coming,
better.
yeah. I don't know. It's far too many things. I don't like the draw preview so late at night. I make terrible errors. Although saying that, the other ones haven't gone well either. So
There's a big match though, mate. If we can do it, fact notification: Murray Kyrgios first round. That's the one everyone's talking about. And Aiden there's jumping in. Raducanu has beaten Towson before, so she needs to get to that final, and she'll be a favourite in the final if she is able to make it, considering she's beaten Towson.
be amazing. 15 all here though. Goes
And
with
it's
the
a lot
drop.
more of an even match now, isn't it? Oh, he's made it! And he's made it! The shot
Bad
of the
choice.
match so far. Daniil Medvedev, take a bow.
Terrible shot
He's
selection.
finding his mojo again. He's getting the crowd going. Come on, Daniil Medvedev. 40-15 now. Can he hold his serve?
He allowed him
Back
that
on track
one as
again.
well. Didn't
Finally,
like
I
the
think he's back since the camera incident.
I didn't like the fact that he went that side. I thought Rublev should have just played it into the open court rather than playing it across court. He gave him the opportunity to hit that good shot, and there you go. He holds 3-all. Matthew saying, when did JG become such a massive Medvedev fan?
Well, you can watch all of the sort of a year ago Medvedev live watchalongs, and you'll see. It's been a bit of a running theme. Ben will back me up. I don't know what it is.
He's always cheering on the Med.
I'll tell you when it actually happened. US Open, when all the crowd started booing him. From that moment on, I just liked Medvedev.
Oh, Raducanu is broken again. She's won 4 games on the bounce now.
Here
She's
she goes.
Go on, Radu.
Oh, Raducanu.
You have to get a button, mate.
Does she not have a button?
No.
Mate, it better be this button I've got in my head. So I've already got one for her.
Oh, no. Is it you singing on it?
I'm going to put John Silk on there.
Oh, God.
He loves her. Love 15. Misses the
This
first serve.
serving's not going well now. Can see this turning around slowly. Second serve a little bit weak. They're going forehand to forehand. Medvedev with a backhand cross court slice from Rublev. Oh,
misses
just
it.
wide from Rublev, from Medvedev. Sorry.
Yeah.
Richard just saying these guys are singing. Indeed. Why
I
not?
heard the Dosser for a bit. Where's your Tyson Fury gone?
Lost Dosser of the week as well. Dosser of the week hasn't been seen for a while. Oh, I think it's just wide again from Medvedev. Rublev getting some cheap points.
Yeah.
Saying this is like.
Go on.
I was going to say, this Rich saying this is like tennis radio.
Is it? Have you listened to tennis radio?
No.
I have for a little bit. But I thought it was a bit boring at times.
Maybe that's why I didn't listen to it.
Maybe
no
it's like
buttons.
tennis radio then. Are we that boring?
Great shot there from Rublev. Cross court. D Legend saying, JG is a passionate Nadal fan. Ben, we need more of that from you on the Djokovic side. Well, you know that I was a massive Murray fan, and that's the problem. Now we've got no Murray anymore. I'm still finding my alliance, really. I love seeing players, these great players, win stuff. And Djokovic, I'd love to see do the calendar year Grand Slam. I'd love to see that in a lifetime. Who's the next one? Is Raducanu going to be the next one that we're going to be able to support in Britain? I'm much like that with my tennis, though.
Yeah.
I like to be able to support the homegrown talent.
Brady
You're
Carney
lucky,
could
though.
be someone you get behind.
You're lucky you got a bit of Italian in you, so you got a few options.
Berrettini let me down at Wimbledon.
Yeah, you got a Sinner, though. You got Musetti coming through. It's a few players on the fringes as well.
Yeah, Musetti and Alcaraz, I'm definitely going to be all over when the big three are done.
Yeah.
On the women's, I quite like Towson as well. I think she could be a really great player.
Anne Lee as well. She's really good.
Yeah. Well, she didn't do great. She lost, didn't she?
Yeah, she lost to Towson, I think.
Yeah.
But all great. This is that tournament. I'm just so happy that that's the semi-finals because all of those people are in the semi-finals. All young players. We got 21-year-old Lou against Raducanu at 18 years old. So really promising stuff. And Towson, I think she's about 19, isn't she, or 20?
Yeah.
And Anne Lee around the same, 21. Fantastic tournament. That's sort of the future of women's tennis, maybe, in that tournament. And I love to see challengers on the women's side now. Great that they've introduced that.
Well, it's not, mate. It's not
reintroduced that. Well, yeah, it is. It's called challengers now.
Are they actually called challengers?
Yep,
That's just on Flash.
No, well, it's the Chicago Challenger for women.
Is it actually? It's just a WTA 120 or 125.
Called challengers now, mate. They've never been on there before. Never been there before.
No, I think it's
always
an error,
ITFs. It's not an error. What do you mean you think it's an error?
It doesn't exist. It's a WTA 125 tournament.
Yeah, they're classing that as challenger because there is a level.
You don't get a women's challenger.
No, that's what I mean. There has to be, though.
They've been around since 2012. And this is what this one is. This is on Flash. They've called it something else. But it's not actually really.
Raducanu got broke back again.
It's the same as a challenger.
Yeah, it is. It's great. It's great that they have that level.
We love the men's challengers. So I'm sure the WTA 125s, we should probably cover a little bit more of them.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when you've got that great talent that's coming through. Oh, what winner there from Medvedev off the backhand side. That hand not troubling him at all, it seems.
Yeah, approaching the business end now we are. And I want to say we've got about 85 likes on the video right now. 14 to go. We've got another one there. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Let's try and get to 100 likes. And if you're new to Game to Love, subscribe. We've not got the 100 like button out for a while.
Nah, it's true. The match has been too quick. Rublev would love it if he could break here. He steps in, drive volley. Medvedev can't get that one back, sure.
He tried. $15-all. And look who's here. We've got Meg's Carpentry joining us again.
Hey, how are you doing, Meg? Good to have you in. You were big in the stream last night.
And
here to support Medvedev.
Keep you up to date with what's happened. We've had a bit of an incident with Medvedev and the camera man. He's fallen into it and knocked it all over and then kicked it. But now he's back on track and he's playing very, very well. Won the first set amazingly. But this second set is up for grabs.
Oh, he's hit the net cord there, though. Oh, he's tried to hit it at Rublev. He always does that. Yeah, he always does that, though, Med. Always goes at the player and then just straight away apologizes. Noticed that. It's a bit sneaky. He knows that's the safest bet. Just go at them. Which it really is.
Yeah,
it's right at him. Rublev was stumbling all over the place to try and get that one back. Oh, it's a great. Yeah, I mean, it's just too good.
Come on, Medi. He needs to hold here. First serve into the net. We've got Tazini joining us. How are we doing?
Hey.
We've got Joe Rogan.
Hey.
We've got some of the usuals here now. We've got
Nice.
Charlie as well.
Oh, big
Good
winner
evening,
there
all of
from
you.
Rublev. It's 30-all. Can he get a break point here and be serving out for this second set? It's tough. He's showing some fight at least. That's what we like to see. Big forehand that as well. Into the corner finally. Great serve from Medvedev. He's on the back foot here. Rublev gets that backhand deep for a change. Medvedev takes over the rally. Only the slice now from Rublev. Big forehand from each player. Medvedev just chops it over. Oh, into the service line. Forehand from Rublev. Medvedev answers, but it's long. We have break point.
Gosh, this match has turned on its head a little bit, and Rublev now looks very good value to get back into this match. If he can break now, he's serving for the second set to tie things up.
Come on, Andrey.
Andy saying Medvedev could even be favourite for the US Open. That's a big take. I'm not so sure.
He's got it back in. 1-2 punch, too easy.
It's best of 5, Andy. That's the thing. Novak Djokovic, best of 5, different player altogether. I think he's always going to be the favourite. But Medvedev will be a second favourite. No doubts about it.
That's for sure.
Third, Tsitsipas or Zverev for you?
That's really tough. That'll be decided on.
We'll find out later on.
Yeah. The slice is into the net. And it is advantage. That break point's disappeared now. And Medvedev looking to bring this into the business end at 4 games all. 1 serve away.
And we're 4 likes away from 100 and the button.
Hey, liking it, liking it. Keep liking it. Right, Med taking his time now.
Great
It's a massive first serve. Great return, though, from Rublev on the forehand side. Go backhand to backhand. Slice from Rublev. Oh, it hits the net cord. Medvedev's in. Can he pass? Medvedev, good volley. Can he pass? Oh, he's hit the net cord. He got lucky.
A bit of luck there from Rublev. He apologises, but he needed it.
Well, needed that luck completely. I mean, the way it hit the net cord nearly flicked up and hit Medvedev in the face.
It was the octopus. He almost got there as well. Another one over the top. Got there.
Yeah, it's almost like another arm should have come out and got it. I bet he felt that wisp over his head.
You got Deepak asking, what's the chances for Rublev this match?
Well, if he breaks here, good chances. But still, Rublev be the second favourite in this match for sure. Medvedev might have another gear still. He's going pushing Rublev back here. Goes into the backhand side. Rublev gets it back in. Can he finish him? He does.
Too good. It must be so infuriating playing him.
Oh, the worst. Everything comes back, and then he finally puts it onto your weak side, the backhand side, and then he's getting closer to the net every time as well.
And he just smacks one at the end. Luca there going, this is going to be on tennis TV, bro.
That was funny.
I want to get a clip of that.
Oh, that looks like a...
Can't we get a clip to play on the button?
What?
Of him saying that.
You can do an impression if you want. I'll add it. Come on, forehand to forehand. Oh, he's hit the net cord himself now. Rublev chops it back into play. Goes backhand cross court. Medvedev on the run. Goes inside out forehand. Medvedev hooks it back in. Now goes down the line.
Oh, he's got there as well.
Back as well. It lands in. Smash it. He does. Can't get that one. Wow.
Medvedev's ridiculous, isn't he? He covers so much ground.
That's
phenomenal
mad,
player.
Just think, he probably
look at this one. There's no reason. There's no way he should have got this ball. That was a winner against everyone else.
Yep. He just sticks a racket up, loops it up, and then that one nearly hit. That guy, he was like, I nearly
He
caught it.
missed the catch.
I know, but at least he saved the lady next to him and getting hit in the face. That was probably more important.
Back to Juice.
Yeah, first service. We up to 100 likes yet?
98.
Oh, come on.
2 likes to go.
Maybe give us another song. That would help us on the last. Seem to gain a few when you
I think the business end will get it. We get the button out in a minute.
Yeah, we're there. We've done it. Come on. Backhand down the line. Medvedev goes cross court. Rublev sliding. Now they're playing it more central. It's long. It's a break point for Andrey Rublev. Got a bit lost in that rally, Medvedev.
Next stop, 250 likes. I'll tell you what, that's a special button as well.
That's a good one, that.
It's a unique one.
It's a real... Oh. It's
unmissable.
It's so different to that last one.
Break point. Ace! Come on!
Wow.
Let's go, Daniil. Love that from him. 122 miles an hour. Down the tee. Rublev couldn't get a racket to it, and he saves the break point.
He does.
That's his 5th ace of the match.
I
thought there'd be more.
I know, I really did.
I feel like I always say it, but...
And look at Rublev as well. His first serve percentage, 81%, and he's still a set.
I don't know if that's right, though.
I think the stats look pretty good.
Yeah, but they didn't after the first set. That's why.
Did they not? Oh, okay. They might not look. No, 70%. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Stupid. Oh, he's hooked it wide, Rublev.
Yeah, it's unlucky. Eduardo sums it up perfectly. It's just unfair playing Daniil.
Yeah.
When he plays like this, it is unfair.
Doesn't seem like it's a
It's
real
like playing
person.
2 people.
It's like playing, they get those levels on computer games where it's almost like they know where you're going every time before you're about to hit it.
Yeah, I know
That's
what you
what it
mean. It's like
feels
the
like.
final boss in a game.
Yeah, and you just hit it there, and then you're like, well, it's the computer. It knows that I'm pressing left already before I've shot it. It's like he can look at Rublev's controller. We have to wait and see.
Into
Into
the
the
net.
net there from Red.
What a long service game, though. This must be approaching 10 minutes.
Oh, no, I mixed their names up there. Medvedev.
He sounds good.
Yeah, he's the combo.
And in other news, Raducanu is battling at 5-all right now.
I know, mate. I've got
And
that
nothing
one.
separating them two at the moment.
That's crazy, isn't it? Come on, Radu. Good serve, good return. Medvedev backpedaling. He runs round his backhand. It's long. Is another break point. This is another one of those games. The first set, it had that same game. 9 minutes long. Medvedev won it. Rublev's head down, lost the first set. This one, similar.
It's like he said, it's like the US Open. He had set points in that one as well in the tie break, and it's fine margins, but he needs to take the opportunities. I'm not sure if he's going to keep getting them. Break point number 3.
Maybe he should wear a cap. Oh, it's a great serve.
Return
It's so good. It's the same serve.
Rublev just does this.
It's the same serve. Down the tee. Too good. Who do we keep focusing on in the crowd? Is that Med's box?
It's Medvedev's coach.
Oh, okay. Is that his wife as well?
Probably.
Okay. Just checking.
Double fault,
That's
is
double fault. Yeah, it is. Medvedev's coach looks a little bit rough around the edges, doesn't he? He looks like almost... Yeah, I know, but I just said today he looks especially, don't know, like a bit like surferish.
11 minutes, 43 seconds. This game.
Wow.
And it's break point.
Ice.
Goes
He's
the other
playing
side
with-
now.
playing
He's
with
toying
himself.
with him.
He's playing himself, isn't he?
Oh my word! Look at that.
Wow,
As well.
it's like a half a millimeter.
Nothing. It's a
A
hair.
hair. Yeah, a hair. A hair's breadth.
You got Andy asking, who's the best player of the little three? Not the big three, the little three in tennis. Out of Medvedev, Tsitsipas, and Zverev. How would you rank them three?
You'd probably have to say
It depends what surface
in
and
the
where.
order that you've written.
No, I think you've got to do it like this. Medvedev outdoor hard, Tsitsipas clay,
No, not-
Zverev indoor hard. Done.
What about grass?
Man, no one cares about grass.
How dare you? What sort of
Grass
Brit
is for
are you?
cows.
Grass is for goats. That's what it's for.
Yeah, none of them are goats, so
Advantage. No, it's game Medvedev now. So
is he going to be able to
4-3.
close this out and get to the business
Advantage.
end?
I think he's going to close it out. I think it's going to be game Medvedev. Surely he
reckon?
can't do
With an ace?
Well, yeah, it's got to be an unreturnable at least, I think.
128 miles an hour, the last one. That one must have been similar.
Oh, it's in though. He did return it. It's
He
long.
sneaked it back and it's juice. We go
What
again.
do I know, Way? What do I know? How does he do that? Rublev just put a racket there. Hopefully that goes back in. It did.
For people just joining us, we will be covering the match later on as well. Zverev versus Tsitsipas. The best way to find out about when we go live, make sure hit the subscribe button. It's in the live chat, and it's also just a subscribe button. It's easy to find, the big red button, and like this video if you haven't already.
Nice inside that forehand from Rublev. He's got him on the back foot. He's gone down the other side. I think it's too good. But he's been here so many times and he's flexing to the crowd. He's like, come on, get behind me. I'm trying my best. I got sunburn.
Really good shot from him.
On any
Medvedev
other
was
day,
stretching around.
I would be under a parasol with factor 50 on. But today I'm out in the sunshine for you guys.
So break point number 5.
14 minutes. This
is
game.
as long as his set against Buster yesterday.
It was. Good
Well, he gets it
return.
back.
Medvedev goes into the backhand side. He slices it again. Is he going to go back there again? He does. The slice again from Rublev. And again, Rublev goes to try and
Oh,
block.
he
He's
does
got
it!
He's got the break. Come on, Rubles. Boo, 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 boo.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
This match is been elongated
Good one, isn't it?
unnecessarily. It's a great match, but I'm talking about it's just been such a long second set. The first set was so quick. All of the tennis has been done in the second set.
Literally.
We had the stoppage in play, and then we had that 15-minute game. It's been a very, very long set. And right now, Rublev is serving for the second set. Can he do it?
Come on.
There we go. On Andrew singing the song. Hitting the lines, giving the signs. Good start for him.
He's feeling fine. He's playing fine. And there you go. Nice.
Little
drive
garbage
volley.
saying that Rublev thing is the best thing I've ever watched. That thing is called a GTL button.
That's it. The new ringtone,
The
apparently.
saying is, they come for the tennis, stay for the buttons.
That's it. Come on, Rubles. 3 to go. Massive serve down the tee. Good return from Daniil. It's long. It is long. It's 30 love. Come on. Come on, Andrey. Come on. Come on. First serve. Good serve out wide. Back into play. Oh, it's a great return. Medvedev taking over the rally a little bit with that return. Goes into the Rublev backhand. They're into the rally, though. Goes into
what a
Rublev's
shot that
forehand.
is, guys.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
It's really
I
good
love
stuff.
how he can redirect the backhand so easily. Effortless.
Very good backhand.
Yeah.
And it sort of caught him napping. He probably thought he was going back into the backhand side. Decided to fire it into the power forehand side.
Is he going to
Caught him.
close this out? 2 points away?
Probably going to go juice, if I'm honest. Can see it now. Face break point first, and then.
Oh, that is a terrible first
That's-
serve. I think the nerves are going to get to him now. Now he's in front in this set. Double faults. Told you. You can see that he looks up at the skies.
He's going to
do that now. You've
It's
been
gonna
playing
be-
so well on compact. You can't double
Yeah.
fault now.
It's
It's
going to
second
be
one,
break
isn't it?
point. Yeah, it's going to be break point, I tell you. And then he's going to have to try and go to juice and try and hold. I've just got that feeling that he's going to be defending break points. Oh, and there you,
my word.
it's a loose one.
Yeah, it's a
there you go.
borderline shank. And we've got break point here. He's laughing at himself. Just couldn't handle this occasion of having the chance to serve out for the set. Is he going to get broken?
Well, he's going to have to, he's got to try and
Medvedev
get.
doesn't have a good break point conversion rate.
Come on. Hitting the lines. It's a good first serve there. It's long,
he
and there we
does.
are. We're at juice.
He saved the first one with a great first serve. Where was that a second ago? What's the question?
They call me Mystic Mac. I predict these things.
2 points away.
Just see it happening. Oh, you can't see him winning.
Is he going to get another break point?
It's possible. It's very possible. Second serve. Come on, get
Oh
it.
my! I've never done this on the podcast, but I'm going to give a shank second serve. There's
Abysmal.
a man just behind Rublev after he hit that double fault, and he's gone like this.
What happened there?
It's just ridiculous. I can't believe what I've just seen. One of the worst second serves. Well, this season, maybe.
Oh,
It's going to be in a highlight reel for all the wrong reasons, that one.
Break point at the moment. Needs to do something big here. Not just stay in this rally. It worries me.
Oh,
It's not. It's in somehow.
he must have
It's
clipped the line.
He's moving Med around. Is he going to come in and finish it? Oh, he lets it bounce. Oh, he went that way. Oh, it
Yeah,
still
but it's
works.
too good.
I was going to say,
And
go
he
back the
saves the
same way.
break point.
Rarely does it. Rarely goes back the same way.
God, how many juices are we going to see? It's the set of juices. Shout out to everyone joining us. We've got over 400 people here. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video and subscribe if you are new. We will be covering Zverev Tsitsipas after this one.
Only one place to be. That's Game to Love. Make sure you join us for it. Running out of cider again, mate.
And
This
Rublev
goes-
2 points away. What's going to happen here? He gets the first serve in this time. He steps in and he puts that
That's
away into
it.
the open
That's
goal.
it. Set point. Let's go.
And I'm happy for him in a way. As much as I want Medvedev to win, I think this has been a really tough one to lose.
Well, I'm
In the
representing.
name of hitting all them double faults at the wrong time as well. It's just poor. And don't spam the chat, mate.
Yeah, indeed. I'm always backing the person who suffers in the sun. There
He's done
it
it!
is. He
He's
takes
done
the
it!
second set. Come on.
Unbelievable. Andrey Rublev has taken a set off Daniil Medvedev. Breaking news.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
I don't know why this song it's always make me laugh so much.
And here we go. What's this? A medical timeout from Medvedev. He's never won a set off Medvedev until now, and it's
Exactly.
happened. I'm happy for Rublev because at one point I wasn't sure if he was going to do it.
Well, he's been plagued. He had Monfils doing it. Now he's had Medvedev doing it. Is this guy just getting a bit of a
I
bad?
guarantee he won't complain about Medvedev doing it though. He's kind
Yeah,
of
he
scared of him a little bit.
Doesn't want to fight, does he?
No.
Going to end up with that boot in his face. I'm going to go and grab quickly another drink. Use the loo quickly.
Well, I need to as well, but I'll let you go first.
You go first if you want.
No, it's fine. You go first.
All right.
It's cool.
Tough.
It's all good. While Ben's gone, let's go through some of the stats. First serve speed, Medvedev, of course, beating him in all of them. First, second, not the return serves. Percentage-wise, Rublev's actually got a better return serve percentage, which is amazing, really, considering he's got to return Medvedev's power serves. But now we find ourselves one set apiece. I didn't see it happening pre-match, but really that incident did have a bit of a momentum shift. And Medvedev did play well after that, but not as well as he was in the first set. And I think we're going to see a really open third set. We're going to have Medvedev serving first, which I think is a key benefit. That's going to help him out. And ultimately, Rublev will be playing catch-up the whole set unless he can break early. So we'll see how it goes. We've got Aiden there, just announcing Raducanu has got 3 set points in the other match. So let's go over to that one. Can she take it? She's in a tie-break against Liu right now, and she's 6-3 up in the tie-break. So she's got the 3 set points. I'm hoping she can take one of them. She'll be playing in the final of the WTA event, so 125 event. It's Clara Towson. She's already there waiting. And I think it's not happened yet, but we don't know if she's going to be taking it. We've got Andy saying, is Medvedev injured now? I think he's just doing one of them toilet breaks because he's a bit angry. He's angry with the fact that he's given this away slightly. He's angry with the whole camera incident. And probably angry that he's dropped a set against Rublev, something he's never done before. And has she done it, Raducanu? She has. She's won the first set. 7-3 in the tiebreak. Come on. Big news for Team GB. So that's amazing. Lil Garbage saying, when has Medvedev being tired ever stopped him? I don't think it's necessarily the tired thing. I think it's mental for him. I don't think he's too tired. He's an athlete. He's a fit guy. That's not the issue. It's more all the stuff what happened with the antics of him hitting the camera. So he should be okay. I just want to see a really competitive third set. Something in my head thinks we're going to see a tie break to settle the third. But I don't know. I think it's going to be very much determined by how Medvedev starts. We want him to start strong. Well, I do anyway. He's not back on court yet. Rublev there just taking in some, I'm not sure what he's eating, some vitamin, something or another. Trying to give himself some energy. He's gone for another bottle of water over the head. And Gunnar there saying Ben's dating Raducanu right now. Don't think so. He's got a few bananas. And we're in for a good one. Let us know in the chat. Who do you think's going to take the third set? Medvedev will still be the favourite. I think the bookies have him as a heavy favourite, but who knows? In tennis, Rublev definitely has a little bit more momentum. Gunnar's asking, what's my dream final? Probably my dream final would be Medvedev, Tsitsipas, if I'm honest. I'd love to see them two battle out. I know it's a bit boring being number 1 and number 2 seed. But my bracket one is I've got Zverev, Medvedev. So I'm happy with either of them scenarios, to be fair. No offense to Rublev, but I'd love to see Medvedev there. And then out of the other one, I'd like to see Tsitsipas, but Zverev is the one I've got in my bracket. So we'll see what happens.
I want to see Zverev. No, I don't know, actually. There's part of me that wants Tsitsipas and Zverev both to suddenly push on. I know that Zverev sort of has the momentum a little bit after that Olympics, and I'm hoping if he does push on, he might be an actual challenge to Novak Djokovic. So we could see something special from him at the US Open.
Yeah, but something you've missed, mate. Raducanu took the first set.
Go on!
In a tie-break, 7-3.
Amazing. So happy for her. Come on, the future of British tennis right there. I'm just so happy for her. Come on, close out that match, get to that final, get that title.
We've got Elizabeth in the chat saying, you can do it, Rublev.
Yeah, let's do this.
There's a lot of love for Rublev still, so
I
It's
want to
his
see
best shot ever.
Rublev.
He's taking a set. Let's see if he can take a match. But I'm going to go to the toilet myself now.
No worries, man. You jump out. Yeah, I'd love to see Rublev do something good. I've said at the beginning of the match, I'm sort of willing him to win just because he's never beaten Medvedev before. And that's sort of one of the main reasons. There's part of me that thinks Medvedev is the more complete player, but Rublev, I don't know, he just deserves something. So let's wait and see. Medvedev's been off court. I'm not sure what he's had. He's had toilet break, medical timeout. He's delayed the start of this third and final set, that's for sure. And Rublev is on the court. Medvedev's still getting some sweatbands on, ready to go back out. It have to be interesting to see if Tsitsipas has his bathroom break that he's been taking after every set in the next match. Seems to have really taken a leaf out of Djokovic's book, with Djokovic taking these obviously after a couple of sets in the Grand Slams he tends to take these toilet breaks, but I think it's fair. It's been within the rules, so if you want to take it, take it. It's Medvedev to serve first in this third and final set. Matthew's saying, Ben, could Rublev have taken a shower during the break? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I would definitely be on side for that. Cold, freezing cold shower. But you never know. You might, all those muscles might seize up. So that's probably why he's stuck out on court. I think it's once you get to a certain temperature, as long as you can regulate it, you should be all right. Let's wait and see. All right, Rublev goes big forehand, returned by Medvedev, though. It wasn't into the corner enough, though. He can hit the big forehands, but they're not flying at any sort of angle. They're flying right down the middle of the court, right in the hitting zone of Daniil Medvedev, and he's able to put it back with as much power as he's getting. Rublev hits the ball so hard, he needs to remember when you're hitting it that hard, it can come back twice as fast. So you've got to make sure you put it in a place where it gets them scrambling. Into the net on that return there. Bit poor from Rublev, and he's always got his arms up saying, "What? Why? What happened there?" Well, we know what happened there. It's another poor backhand return from a fairly simple return, that one. Doesn't get one on this one, but it's a better return. It was a nice drop shot from Medvedev. Rublev into the net. Can he pass? Rublev with a great volley. Down the line. Too good. Passes Rublev at the net, and it's 40 love. And we got Milena saying, literally have no idea how nobody notices how injured Med's hand is. His power literally dropped by 30% ever since that hit. Well, it's something worth keeping an eye on, but he's held to love there. So a very good start. Annie Runda saying, what exactly happened to Medvedev? Well, he collided with one of the on-court cameramen or cameras and hit his hand on it, or he put his hand out to try and stop himself running into it. Then he knocked the whole thing over. Then when it got back up again, then he kicked the camera. Then there was a big inquest into it with the umpire. Then he had a medical timeout, had his hand wrapped up, saying that he didn't want to continue, that he'd broken his hand. And now he's continued, and we're here in the third set after Rublev took the second set. So Rublev gets a let on this service. Let's see if he can get a good serve in. Nope. First serve into the net. I think he just needs to just calm himself down. Better second serve this time. Lands in deep. They're going forehand for forehand cross court. Oh, still cross court they go. Now, great inside out backhand from Rublev, and Medvedev, it shocked him a bit. Managed to get a racket on it, but it just flew long. I think he needs more disguise on some of those backhands. The inside out forehand works well from him. The inside out backhand working well too, though. Maybe you should incorporate that. I think it's an arguably harder shot to be hitting, though, that one. Good serve there from Medvedev. Looped up on the return. 30 love. Nice serving.
What are you expecting this set then?
Cagey.
I actually called when you was away for a tie break, but upon thinking about it, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going for a 6-3 Medvedev.
I'm going to have to stick with Andrey. I've got to hope that he can do it.
Well, that means you've been right from the start because you actually called Rublev in 3.
Well, let's hope that I am right. Let's see.
And on the women's, we've got Boss there asking, do you think Barty will go away? It's hard to think she won't. She's been battering everyone. She battered Krajcikova the other day and Kerber.
So strong, isn't she?
And who's the other one? It was just ridiculous. Azarenka.
Oh,
and I think that's the first time Azarenka's only won 3 games since like 2000 something.
2 games.
Crazy year. Yeah, 2 games. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I think it was crazy.
It was a 6-2.
Yeah, it's battered.
So do I think she'll go all the way? Probably, yeah.
She looks unstoppable.
Who's going to stop her?
I have no idea. Osaka?
Osaka's out.
No, I mean in the US Open.
I'm talking about in Cincinnati.
No, for me, it's hers to lose.
Teichmann beat Osaka.
Well, a Teichmann, I think, has a good chance, actually. Up against Plisk, I know that we always rule Plisk out, but look at Teichmann's body of work this tournament. She looks unstoppable. I think that she could give her a good game, but Barty's so consistent. She has to play the perfect match to beat Barty.
Let's see what the matches we have left.
So we've got the crowd now.
We've got Pliskova Teichmann. That'll be on after this one, I'm assuming.
Yes, that's correct.
Same with Badoza. I'm surprised Badoza lost.
Well, she injured, I think.
Yeah, but she pulled out. Yeah, but she was losing.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
Crazy winner there. Rublev catching the line, and it's 1-1.
Nice. Step by step. I wonder if anybody had backed Rublev before this match.
No one.
I don't think anybody. That's the problem.
No one gave him a shot.
He'd lost 5 of the last 5 against Medvedev. Never won a set. Now he's won a set.
And it wasn't even just that. Medvedev's been in better form than him. You'd say Rublev's dropped. Let's have a little look. So I think he's dropped quite a few sets of late. He dropped 1 to Benoit Paire. He dropped 1 to Cilic. Well, maybe not as many as I thought, to be fair. Just them 2.
Well, you've got to remember as well.
He lost in straights, though, to John Isner in Toronto.
He's not the same Rublev as last year, though, so
lost
far.
Lost to Nishikori in the Olympics.
Won 5 tournaments on hard courts last year. You got to remember that. And he still wasn't able to take a set.
He is number 7 in the world, which is pretty mad.
Yeah. Well, he deserves it. Had a great year last year.
So Aiden there saying Badoza, because I didn't get to see it, so apologies on that one. Saying Badoza had a break points to go 5 love up before her injury started to bother her, and then lost 8 in a row. Oh, well, that makes more sense then. Because I was surprised. Pliskova seems to get so lucky with these things.
Oh, God.
She really does.
Plisk. She gets a hard ride as it is.
Almino saying Jax did. That's true. Jax did think Rublev was going to win.
Where is Jax?
I guess you did as well. But not really. You covered both angles. You said, I think Rublev's going to win in 2, but my head's... You said both of them, so you could never be wrong.
I never said that.
I'll watch it back. You said, but Medvedev's probably going to win.
I said Medvedev... I want Rublev to win, I said. And I said...
Yeah, okay, so you want Rublev to win, but you think Medvedev's going to do it.
I want Rublev to win in 3.
No.
Yeah, but you said you have to give me a scoreline.
I'm going to go off your prediction one, which is
so Rublev that's why I have to go. I had to give it, and even though I said that, but my head says Medvedev, I have to back the guy who's bad in the sun, which is Rublev. Us fair-skinned people have to stick together, mate. Maybe if we see him out, I can borrow some of his Factor 50 at some point. Oh, that's
Brilliant.
beautiful backhand from Medvedev. What a shot.
The octopus. And on the top tippers, mate, a question for you. How do you think it's going to end? I think King Leon's got it wrapped up, number 1.
Close.
I think Dragon 7's got 2 wrapped up. We've got how many days? We've got another 10 days of this top tippers. And I think number 1 and 2 is already set. It's just going to be, for me, 3, 4, and 5 up for grabs. We could have Thomas Rock maybe make a push for 5. Jordan could come back and take number 3. I think that's where the battle's going to be on the top tippers this month.
Indeed, yeah. Appreciate everybody.
And that would be what? Has King Leon now won 3 in a row? Or I think it's just 2 in a row?
Just 2, I think. Yeah, I appreciate everybody who does send in their donations and tips. And anybody who wants to join our Patreon, it's as little as £3 a month. It'll help the channel out and it'll help myself, JG, realize the dream of doing this full time rather than just part time.
Patreon's going to be the only way we'll be able to do more streams because it's more of an assured way that we can do it and we can sort of back it up with that. But we're getting there and we're here for the long run. So we'll see how it goes.
We are indeed. And hopefully you guys will join us later on. Tsitsipas versus Zverev. Much anticipated, probably more so than this one, but this one seems to have really, I don't know, brought a lot to the imagination.
The difference with the other one is I expect it to go to 3.
The thing is, I don't.
This one I didn't.
The thing is, later I don't. That's why I'm going to probably shock you. Tsitsipas has been to 3 on nearly every match. Zverev has won in straight sets every match. So
Zverev's looking good.
Zverev, for me, I think
He could win the whole thing.
Well, this is it. That's why I got him in there to win them.
If it is, we do get a Medvedev Zverev final. It means we're going head to head on it as well.
That's very true.
For the bracket, right?
Nice volley there from Rublev. Finally, serve volleyed. God, he's looking more red still. Didn't know they could go up.
Johnson asking about Holger Rune. Amazing. He's playing it so good right now, winning every challenger. I know he beat Bonadillo the other day. I'm assuming he beat. He won again today. I've not seen the result. I forget who was playing.
I'll have a look.
The Swiss guy. What's his name? Sedoricic, is it?
Sedoricic.
I'm not sure if it was him.
It was, he's playing right now. It's just started.
Okay. Oh, it's just started. But I expect him to win that one as well. And that'll be another challenger title.
Yeah, 2 in a row.
Holger Rune rising fast. I think he'll be in the top 100 very soon.
Yeah, not far off. Not far off. He was 162 at the beginning of that tournament.
Have a look where he is now in the live ranking. I'll be interested to know. I'm going to make a guess. 130.
148.
Oh, yeah, because I guess it's not that many. Yeah, fair enough.
Well, if he goes up...
No, if he wins the whole thing, it'll be more than 148, right?
Let me have a look. You put me on the spot. 1 sec. I've just got ATP live ranking. Oh, my God.
Because he's a serious player.
Oh, very serious.
He beat Taberna, didn't he? Or was that
no, he only goes up to 145. That would be the max. Okay.
We need to see him in some more ATPs.
Overtakes Liam Brody.
He's a clay courter, though, isn't he?
Yeah, predominantly. Attila Balazs falling down the rankings a lot, down to 139 now.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see him back.
No, I don't think so. He's going to retire again. Oh, well. He had a good run. So, Rublev, what seemed straightforward. Good serve down the tee. He was thinking about approaching the net. Back pedals. Runs round that backhand. Hits the inside out forehand. Now forehand down the line. Medvedev keeps it in play. Oh, he's playing it to Rublev's backhand. Rublev just stabbing that backhand back to Meb's forehand. It's long. Is that long?
Yeah, it is long.
Yeah,
And
lucky.
you got to remember, Medvedev's just gone and won the whole tournament before this one.
Yeah.
So the longer this goes on, the more you've got to say Rublev has a good shot.
He definitely does have a good shot. And something interesting that no one's really talking about as well with Andrey Rublev is if he was to win this tournament, he would be within about 100 points of Dominic Thiem in number 6. So he might be able to overtake him at the US Open then.
Yeah.
Dominic Thiem, defending champion, let me remind you. So if he doesn't do well...
No, he will. He will be overtaking him soon.
Well, unless Dominic Thiem... Oh, no, Dominic Thiem's out, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
can't. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, sorry. I thought
So
Dominic
he
Thiem
is
was still in it,
overtaking
man.
him.
Wow. What an ascent that Andrey Rublev's had in the last 12 months. Just incredible. Or 18 months, rather.
Yeah.
From the beginning of last year with that win and the beginning of the 5 hardcourt wins.
Does Medvedev look a bit tired to me? I think it's quite telling that Rublev is not even trying to do anything with his shots, just getting them back. He's waiting for Medvedev to make the mistakes. I think he knows he's got him where he wants him in the longer rallies, which is a bit of a shock. Medvedev looked such good value at the start to get this done quick, and it's not gone that way.
The little garbage saying, I'm back. When the Medvedev song played, I dropped pasta all over my phone. What happened? Did it have sauce on it? Sloppy. Ooh. 15-0. Yeah, and sorry, I read the wrong ingredient earlier. I guessed that it was wrong. It was a pear cider that was blended with rhubarb, lemon, and mint.
It's not elderflower.
No, not unfortunately this one.
Okay. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't get them in Lidl though.
No,
They're branded.
Waitrose.
Oh, okay. I was going to say. I know you like your
trying to
Lidl beers.
I got when I went Aldi, mate, and got some
Aldi, yeah.
Yeah, I went Aldi, got some beers.
You got Dylan there asking us, what's the most overrated ATP player in your eyes?
Overrated. Oh yeah, Shapo. That's a good. She said Shapo there. Yeah, I think up there.
Shapo's your most overrated player.
I'd have to look down the list, but he's got to be up there because he just lets you down all the time. Felix, I don't know. He's not really overrated. Everybody rates Shapo and thinks he could win something, but he never comes close.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who's someone who rates like really highly.
Karatsev.
Well, I think you overrate Karatsev. Or you both do.
Fakina, maybe?
No, he's not overrated. This is going to be controversial.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Corda?
No, he's not overrated.
You're never going to... if I say anyone you like, you're never going to say it's them.
I think Rublev is slightly overrated.
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm just being honest.
Oh, dear.
He's
Federer?
an awesome player, but he's a tad overrated. Actually, maybe he's not. I don't know. That's a bit harsh. I think that's harsh.
Super Cash is going with RBA.
No, he's not overrated for me.
See, look, you're picking players he likes, and these are his
He's
favorite
underrated.
players. He's never gonna agree to these players. Casper
Buster's a
Ruud.
bit-
Casper Ruud?
No, he's not overrated. I'll have a look down the rankings and I'll tell you someone who's overrated.
Dimitrov?
No, almost typed in overrated players.
Gal Monfils?
No.
Marin Cilic?
Right now he's over. Well, I don't know. I don't think he's really rated. People know
TFO?
he's sort of lost it. Yeah, TFO is overrated. Accepted. I think he is massively overrated. It can be
don't know
very
who's rating
disappointing. A lot of people rate TFO. Oh, here we go. We're going to have a medical timeout here for Medvedev, it seems.
I've got one.
He's holding his hand again.
I've got one
and
no one
he's blaming
said.
that for the issue.
I've got no... Oh, well, Penka's just said it. There you go. I was going to say this one. Kyrgios.
Is he overrated?
Well, people say that he could be the best player in the world if he just applied himself. That is a bit of an over... But what has he done recently? He come back, he plays a PlayStation.
Yeah, he probably is overrated.
But then we overrate him. We're like,
yeah, but because we like the antics. It's the
Yeah, we
antics
do like
why we overrate him.
It's Medvedev just trying to...
Delay tactics, is it?
I don't know. Can he afford delay tactics?
I don't know what he's doing, but He's
Looks hot
clearly
as well
annoyed.
now.
Yeah.
What's he eating? And now Rublev's like,
Oh,
another
mate,
guy.
Zach's pulling my strings here. He's saying Rafa. Get out of the chat. Get out of the chat, Zach. I'm not having that from you.
You're blocking
Trying to
Zach.
wind me up.
There's a patron. You can't block a patron.
Yeah, well, I'm close.
Djokovic fan.
Andy's saying Djokovic is overrated. Oh gosh.
Well, it's interesting. Rublev looking a bit annoyed yet again. He's in the
Is that
situation.
the other hand, though. It's the other hand now.
No, massaging his right hand. That wasn't the hand that hit the camera. He was complaining about his left.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not that hand. Maybe it's another injury altogether.
Yeah,
What's
so
he saying?
it's a medical timeout for some reason on his right arm, which isn't the one that was injured. So unless he's now injured his right arm, after his left one's fine. He's just drinking water with it. He's got another drink. I don't know where that one just came from. Seems like he finishes one, doesn't it? Rublev just strolling around in the sun. Get in the shade, mate. Stop.
Mate, Medi's doing this to try and disrupt his rhythm a little bit.
Definitely
I feel.
is. I don't think he likes the fact that Rublev won a set off him.
No, it's cheesed him off big time.
Oh, massively. He had that bragging right over him. Oh, you've never even taken a set off me. Now he's probably saying the camera's the reason.
No worries, Zach. He's retracted that statement.
You've just got to remember, though, he did just play a full tournament and he has now been drawn into a very long match, it seems, because some of these games have been 14 minutes long, 10 minutes long. So how's Raducanu doing in the meantime? Should check over on her, make sure she's doing all right. Oh, she's 2-love down. It's the same start as the first set. She was 3-love down in the first set. She's got facing break point to go 3-love down again.
Oh, no.
Come on.
30
Emma.
seconds left of this medical timeout. Medvedev is getting back to his feet. Is he going to be in a good state to still win this match? That's what everyone wants to know.
Well, if this is underhanded tactics from Medvedev to delay, hopefully karma will strike and Rublev will finally get that victory over him.
You got Snell there saying Rublev is angry because he heard me call him overrated. Maybe that is harsh.
Yeah, poor Rublev, mate. Needs all the support he can get. Good serve there. Nice volley. Serve volley from Rublev. I think that's a great tactic from him. I see he's trying to do it a lot, but Medvedev's returns have been so good that they've been so deep. He's not been able to get to the net to put them away early. We'll have to see how he gets on. Needs that first serve. Another good first serve, but a good return. Cross-court forehands from both players into the Medvedev backhand.
It's going to absolutely crush him if Medvedev is to break now.
Yeah, indeed.
After that break, you just know it's going to really get under Rublev's skin.
What a shot that is from Medvedev.
Yeah,
So much fun.
15-all.
Whoever said he's lost power in his backhand, no, not at all. It's still just as good. It's all the technique. He just angled it perfectly.
Big opportunity, Medvedev. If he breaks now, I think he just finishes off Rublev.
Well, let's stop saying it.
What want it to happen?
Oh, it's a great serve from Rublev.
Medvedev was running. You see, he tried moving on the serve, try and put him off. Didn't work on that occasion.
I think he's
we've got
trying
Neil
too
Garbage
hard.
saying, Dominic Thiem, it's such a shame though. Like a while ago, I was really looking forward to his game. Hope he comes back.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll be back. He's a class player.
I hope so.
Really
He's
nice
just
guy and so great to have him on tour. I love watching him, especially on the clay courts. He's special. He's changed his game a lot on the hard courts now as well to be very effective.
A great style, isn't he? It's just like there's different styles of tennis players, and he just brings something a bit different. And I don't want to see everybody just being the same on tour.
He's another style, again, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an amazing style. He has that single-handed backhand. He has the sort of flamboyant way that he hits the ball.
Hits it so hard as well.
Yeah, miles behind the baseline to receive serves, that type of thing. Oh, how close was that to being out? So close.
Double fault.
Yep. Another one. They're fighting each other for the title of double faults at the moment. It's 5-3 now to Rublev.
How about
Out.
ace-wise? 7-2, Medvedev.
Yeah, he's not really hitting aces. It's hard to ace Medvedev, though. It's best you can hope for is an unreturnable most times.
He's had a few of them.
He stands so far back. I think he's got better chance of acing him with an underarm.
Probably.
Good return. Wow.
Can't see Rublev trying that, though. That's just not really him, is it?
No, it's definitely not him. He's more all power. Great shots here from Medvedev. He's got him on the run. Rublev, nice forehand into the Med backhand. Nice forehand. Medvedev scrambling. It's too good. He holds. Come on.
Big hold. 3-3 now in the third set of this semi-final of Cincinnati. The winner of this into the final to face Tsitsipas or Zverev, which will be played in about 2 hours' time, which may be now delayed. I'm thinking.
Don't say that.
It's going to be very much delayed, isn't it?
It depends how long the next match goes, though, because if it goes straight sets, Teichmann, Plisk, then
something makes me think it's not going to be. Plisk's not going to help us out.
What? So it's going to be 3 long, drawn-out sets of long from Medvedev. There, it's love 15.
I just know it's not going to be. There'll be some confusion going on.
Well, we'll wait and see.
We've got Sasisuma Mukun playing right now against Poprin in the qualifiers.
Doing all right as well. He lost the first set, but he's on serve in that second. 6-5 at the worst, a tiebreak.
Someone we've had on the podcast spoke to him. We had Noah Rubin on the podcast. He's going to be playing Aragon later on.
30. Into the net again from Daniil Medvedev. And the Mad Dog really needs to up his level here. He's not even making Rublev hit winners. A great serve. It's back in play, though. Oh, that's too good, though.
That is phenomenal. You got Zach saying, I've been waiting for someone to underarm on Medvedev. Has anyone tried it? No one has. And I think they are missing a trick.
Kyrgios would do it. Oh, it's long. It is break point. Andrey Rublev. Here we go.
Double break point for Rublev.
Come on. Yeah, there's part of me that it bugs me because there's all this thing about the camera, though, and he's just...
Well, we know what's going to happen after this match. Medvedev in the press room.
Yeah, it just annoys me because this is Rublev, could be his big moment.
Oh, it's taken from him, no doubt. Second serve as well. 2 break points. Can Rublev take one of these break points?
Good backhand.
He gets the return back.
Oh, it's wide. That's poor. It's loose. And it's just...
I want to say shout out to everyone here. We've got 400 people watching us. If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video. It helps out Game to Love. And if you want to help us out further, hit the subscribe button. Breakpoint number 2. Misses the first serve.
Oh, he's got second serves to look at as well. Come on. Good backhand return. It's good depth. Come on. Maybe run round it and get onto your forehand at some point. Oh, great hitting from Med. Somehow he's got it into play. Great forehand. Rublev keeps it in somehow. He's looped it up. Can Rublev finish him? He has!
Oh!
Go on! Let's go! Come on!
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
Boom! Andrey Rublev breaks. And it's 4-3, but it's not a break unless he consolidates it. Can he get the consolidation he so much wants to get him onto the Magic 5 and 1 game away?
Mate, the defence was brilliant against him.
Yeah. Look at that. And he opens his arms up to the crowd. He's saying, I may have got sunstroke, but I'm still here.
He's hitting the lines right now. Andrey
Yes.
Rublev. He hit it on that last one, didn't he?
Hitting the lines. Giving the signs.
Come on, man.
He's feeling fine.
You got Brahimster here saying, easy break back.
Well, let's wait and see.
Meg saying, I really hope Medi can win. Please, I hope so too.
He was on quite a consistent streak. Is that like streaking? What? Oh, yeah. Matthew is echoing what we've been saying. Why are the crowd so disengaged?
It's been like that the whole time. And here we go. He's getting more medical treatment here. I think it's just a quick one. Just a quick rub over in the change.
Which is this on a foot this time? I know he had a different hand to the last time. But
His leg.
Yeah. One of the other tentacles. It's got another one. Right. Here we go. 4-3. Rublev needs to serve well here. Try and consolidate that break. Good forehand. Oh, it's into the net.
Whoa,
That'll do.
perfect start.
Oh, what's that? One game for new balls. What was that? I always hear these like little instructions that are getting read out. So, yeah, this would be Andrey Rublev is looking.
God, what a serve that
it's
is.
Amazing.
30 love. No nerves right now for him.
Yeah, as we know, Andrey Rublev, he's had one attempt at winning a Masters and one loss so far. He'll be looking to try and get his first Masters. Obviously, he lost in the Monte Carlo one to Tsitsipas, 6-3, 6-3. Could be another Masters final for him. 2 in a year. That would be something. Can he do it? Oh, good forehands from Medvedev, forcing Rublev around. Now, great power there from Rublev, and it's now 40 love. Come on! Rubles, rubles, rubles.
Oh, no. He's so close to the magic 5. 1 point. Can he consolidate? It's a good one. Comes in for the volley. Oh, he does it. He does it. It's a game to love consolidation for Rublev.
Let's go.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
One game away from a place in the final.
Daniil Medvedev. Ace.
Yeah, Medi needs to just hold here and put the pressure on Rublev. I think he's going to struggle serving it out. Well, I'm hoping he will. If you're Medvedev, if you're Rublev, the best shot is just trying to break now, I think.
Smash it. He smashes it. Come on. 15-0. Rublev looks like a man possessed right now. Guys, if you're just joining us and you're one of the 400, please help out our channel. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and join us later. Tsitsipas versus Alex Zverev.
The last 16 points, Rublev's won 12 of them, Medvedev 4. Make that 5 though, because that's an unreturnable. 30-15.
Indeed. Good serve. Great return from Rublev. He's on the stretch. Can he finish him? He does finish him. Come on, 30-0. Big hit in right now.
What am I witnessing? This is just so unfortunate for Medvedev. He's had the camera incident and ever since just not been the same, really. And, well, credit to Rublev. He's been amazing.
Oh, it's into the net.
No.
He's giving it. It is match point. Match point. Can serve. Don't double fault on match point. He doesn't. Good return from Rublev, though. Now the backhand. Oh, it's into the net from Rublev.
Match point gone. Come on, Medi. Please hold your serve.
There's part of me,
Please.
though, that thinks, yes, he did have the camera incident, but there's part of me that just thinks that there was a lot of delaying tactics in there as well. I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a great serve.
Come on.
Too good.
Come on. Let's do this. And how mad Rublev never taken a set off him. He's now taken a set and he's had a match point to get into a Masters final and he's not been able to take it. It's advantage Medvedev now. Is he going to be able to serve this out? Or can he get this one back to juice?
Oh, that looked good to me, but not apparently. Second serve. Can he peg him into this juice?
It's important he does.
Good backhand return. Medvedev sticks out a racket. Can he finish it? Oh, that's good enough.
Yeah,
It's
that'll do.
at Medvedev.
Juice.
Back at juice. Back at
Medi,
juice.
just hold, please. The last really long juice was the turning point in the second set. Rublev broke and then went
14.
on to win. Yeah, 15, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the end, I think it must have been 15-minute game.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. He'd already beaten Carreño Bustub in one of those. Juice. Medvedev serving. Great first serve. Good return from Rublev. Oh, is that wide? I think it's wide.
Yeah, it is
wide.
It's going to be
It's
another match point.
Match point. Come on.
Second match point coming up.
Rubles. Oh, it's a fault. He's got a second serve again. Oh, Rubles. Come on, Ruby. Great return. Inside that forehand. Backhand down the middle. Rublev into Medvedev's forehand. It's into the net. Rublev's into the final of Cincinnati. Come on. Love it. Love it.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Rublev.
Hitting the lines, giving the signs. He's feeling fine.
Andrey Rublev.
Go on! Andrey Rublev wins in the semi-final, defeats Daniil Medvedev for the first time in his career, and he's through to his second Masters final of the year. Who will he face, though? Alex Zverev, or will he face the same person he faced in the last one in Monte Carlo, Stefanos Tsitsipas?
It's a hard one to call. Let's see what happens. We'll be trying to cover the one later on. We'll see what happens with the women's match. But I'm just a bit sad for Daniil Medvedev. He was the man in form. He just won Toronto. He was looking amazing in this tournament as well. He looked great in the first set. And then just things started to fall apart. He hit the cameraman. He didn't actually hit the cameraman. He ran into the camera. And ever since then, he had the issue with his hand. He was rattled. He was swearing. He was upset. His head, he lost his focus big time. And Rublev just grew into it. The more Medvedev was trying to delay the match, I think Rublev was just getting frustrated, but he used it in a good way. And he thought, I'm not letting him do this to me. I'm not being bullied by Medvedev yet again. He's beaten me 5 times before and beaten me in straight sets. I'm not going to let it happen anymore. And he's risen to it. So credit to Rublev. You'd have to say, on the grand scheme of things, he deserved to win. I thought he played very well after that incident. And in that third set specifically, when we thought he could have crumbled a little bit, he ended up breaking Medvedev, twice in the third set. And some of the shots he pulled off was very, very good. Returning well, hitting through the ball. And I wouldn't discount Rublev in this final. I think he can beat either of Zverev or Tsitsipas.
Well, I think the sort of thing you're saying, like there was sort of delaying tactics coming from Medvedev's side, but on this occasion, it affected Medvedev more than it affected Rublev. I think Rublev maintained his focus. He looked very determined today. He didn't look like he wanted to come away defeated yet again by Medvedev, no matter what. And he could have easily lost his focus and just been sat there on the sidelines. And you noticed whenever Medvedev had the medical timeouts and stuff, he didn't sit down. He
Yeah.
was walking around. He was pacing. He was wanting to get going. Like, come on, let's get back on court. I feel that I can beat you this time.
Yeah.
And it showed that he looked much better. That third set, he was hitting the ball clean. We were saying he wasn't hitting it in the corners. He was. And by the end, he was hitting great shots. And Medvedev looked a bit defeated, really.
Hitting the lines.
Exactly. Well, maybe the song helped Rublev to his first win. Maybe it was
The
that.
new button and Rublev wins. That's all he needed. I think we're going to wrap that up there. We'll be back later on tonight. Hopefully, if the women doesn't go on too late. If you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you very soon.
Take care, guys. See you later.
And also, before we go, shout out to the King Leon as well, because we appreciate that massively. It means the world to us and really helps us with these live streams, just to help it all run smooth. So thanks to you, mate. See you very soon.
See you later.